Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fire Breathing Kittens. This is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast, although sometimes we play other games. And every episode is a standalone episode that fits into the overall macro plot, or just breaks away entirely. It depends on the week. So you can listen to these in any order. Feel free. If there's some you don't like, skip them. Just skip to the good ones. We are joined by several of our wonderful characters here today. First off, Zero.
Hey everyone, my name is Zero. I am a half elf, half human paladin. I am around 5'5" with some blondie brunette hair. I have museum armor that's white and gold, and I like to use a longsword.
Very good. And Rook.
Hello, everyone. Rook Shields. I am a small gnome. Only a few feet tall. I have 2 shields strapped to my arms, one for blocking and one for punching, and white bushy hair, big bushy white beard, and eyebrows that floop up. Also, I have a new set of armor that is glowy, and so I'm glowing from underneath the shields right now. And then that's Rook.
And Wing and friends.
Hello, I am Wing. I am a Corvidian Ranger, level 19 right now, so we're almost at the top. I am wearing a very nice Scottish style kilt, my traditional black hoodie, and of course my cloak made of rainbow feathers that was a gift from a dear friend. I am currently dangling off the neck of a large-size adult gold dragon, which is my Eggpel Nugget, who is now very large and terrifying indeed.
All right, very good. And you are all gathered together in the Guild Hall. It's a wooden building with old weathered floors and tables and benches, everything really made out of the same material. It's been here forever. No one remembers when it was built. And you can just feel the time that's been passing amongst friends in this building. You're all at the bar. What are you guys doing?
Tossing back a tall glass of milk.
Zero is eating a brownie.
I am trying to get Nugget to release something from his mouth. Like, come on, Nugget. I know Mr. Rook's friend's soul orb thingy is one of your favorite toys now, but you can't keep swallowing it. Come on, spit it out. Come on.
Yeah, be careful, Nugget. All right.
Does he spit it out?
Well, let's have a look. All right, I'm going to do a see how much Nugget loves me right now check.
Yeah, is this an animal handling check?
No, just a straight D20.
Okay.
I'm not handling anything here. Yeah, that's a 17. He loves me very much right now. She goes, blah, and gives me the orb.
All right.
There you go,
good.
Mr. Rook.
Oh,
it's
thank you.
It might be a bit wet.
That's all right. We're used to it at this point.
He must have thought it was a brownie.
They're really
brownies.
good.
Yeah, is anyone else in the guild hall with you?
I don't know. I suppose we could look around and see. What do you guys think? Is anyone else at the bar? I'll look around and see. I guess there's the bartender too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. She's still looking at you like she cannot be bothered with you, as always.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's how she is. She's not overly rude. Well, such is life. I don't know.
I am mostly mesmerized by that beautiful, beautiful brownie, but especially the one Mr. Zero is holding. Because for some reason that looks better than the other brownies.
Oh, it's already shoved down my throat.
We can still get it back.
Oh no.
Is this animal handling? I'm not sure.
I mean, I just made one thing puke something up, so I mean, we can keep going.
I don't know if you'd want that brownie back.
It's extra moist.
That's right.
You underestimate the kind of things Wings normally eats.
I think I would grab the soul from Nugget too, and I probably take a moment here right now to be like, we've been playing with the dragon for a little while. Do you guys have any idea what you're supposed to do with an orb that has a soul in it. I'd like to, I don't know, untrap it.
Can we smash it?
I've been a little hesitant, but maybe
You can
maybe
try.
we need to ask or someone, or we could just. I mean, I'm sure we could smash it, right?
Well,
Look at us.
something's
Look at the
trapped.
three
that
of
makes
us.
logical sense.
I mean, I know this one place where you can probably use it as currency. It's like a casino in hell.
I think I'd rather just.
I don't know if we're going to hell anytime soon, though.
Here's to hoping.
Is that on the list? Going to hell?
I don't know. I guess maybe I'd ask. Maybe I'd ask someone smarter than me if smashing it is cool. I guess I could ask like Nulasag or something. And I don't know if he's smarter than me, but he might know stuff. What do you guys think?
Well, I have a very solid and impressive 10 intellect, so I don't think I'm an expert on soul orbs.
Yeah, same.
I still think we should smash it.
What's your smashing tool of choice, Zero?
Just throwing the thing on the ground.
Who's got the best strength? I'm pretty strong, I guess. I guess I could try it. You guys don't think that's a problem? You just smash it?
I don't know.
Sounds like an absolutely, positively great idea to me.
What's the worst that could happen?
I suppose that's true. He's already dead, and so then I'm going to hop up on the bar, raise it high above my head, look around for affirmation one more time, and no one says anything, so I'm like, all right, here we go, and I'm going to slam it down to the ground and try to break it.
Perfect. So first, give me a visual description of what this thing looks like.
From what I remember, it was like an orb that was salt and pepper colored. I
Like
don't remember.
glass?
Yeah. Like, and it was swirling inside. And
So, crystal ball kind of thing.
yeah, exactly. And I don't remember size, but we'll just say it's about head sized.
Oh, it's big. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well, your head. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So give me a roll.
You want strength, athletics? What do you want?
Strength is fine.
I perhaps got a nat 20.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So you hear and you look down and you see an impressive dent in the floor of the guild.
Dang it.
And an intact soul orb.
Well, I guess that's one thing that could have happened. I hopped down to grab it.
Are you sure you really tried your best there, Mr. Rook? I don't know. That doesn't seem like a natural 20 strength to me.
You know, I'm short, so my height to floor ratio, I guess, is not that great.
So you try to pick it up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Give me a strength check again.
Oh, boy. Just a check. That one's only a 15.
15. You see the smoke inside of it swirling more angrily, and you try to pick it up, but you get a Thor's hammer kind of effect.
Interesting. Hey, Zero, I think you're pretty strong. I can't pick this up right now. It seems like it's glued to the floor. Nope. Do you want to try?
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
No roll required. You pick it up.
Hey,
Okay.
I am
It
getting
doesn't
old.
look like there's any problem for me picking it up.
Okay, can I reach my hand out for you to hand it to me?
Sure, I don't know if that's gonna go well though.
I don't either, but I wouldn't have the intelligence to choose otherwise.
Describe how you reach for it.
I would, knowing that previously I was able to hold it in one hand, but I was struggling a little bit, I will put out two hands, and I guess I'll just see if he can drop it in.
I'm thinking more describe emotionally how you reach for this thing.
Not physically.
Are we being aggressive? Are we being tender? What are
Oh
we
yeah, no,
feeling
I'd be
here?
tender. I don't think I'd be aggressive. I freely offered that he was able to pick it up, so I would reach for it and be just like with Nugget in his mouth consistently. I'm like, oh, okay, let's be careful. And I'd reach for it tenderly.
Yeah, the smoke gives one last angry red swirl and then fades back to the gray.
And am I able to grab it?
Yes.
Weird.
It doesn't like negative emotions, apparently.
I don't suppose Nugget would want to try to chomp on it.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Where's the orb right now?
In my hands.
It suddenly swirls red, and it suddenly feels very, very heavy, and it hits the floor again.
Okay, I think there's a pattern here. It seems to not like me trying to smash it.
would you like it if someone tried to smash your soul?
I mean, I guess that's true. Do you guys know if anyone knows soul stuff?
I mean,
Not that I know of.
I have a wealth of experience with it, but I wouldn't say I'm an intellectual expert on it.
Well, I guess I'll wait for the smoke to swirl down, or does it not?
It depends on how you treat it.
Oh, I will bend down and I will caress it and be like, it's okay, soul. It's okay. And then I go to gently pick it up.
It starts swirling pink.
Pink? What is going on?
Pink for love.
Anyone else want to try an emotion? I don't have a lot.
Is hunger an emotion? Because that's what Nugget's got.
Well, I guess I will try to pick up the pink orb.
Yeah, you pick it up. No problem.
Well, I'm not sure right now. I guess I'd like to go talk to somebody who might know something about this. Could we find Nulasag?
You know where his office is.
All right.
I'm not going to make you roll for that one.
Do you guys want to join me and see if we can figure this out?
Sure, let's go.
All right.
All right, we'll walk to his office.
All right. Yeah, the door's open.
I would knock on the side, be like, hello.
Yes?
Guild leader, do you know soul stuff?
Soul stuff? I don't know. Why? I know a few priests, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, kinda. And I pull out the orb, and I show him to him, and I say, I got this from a devil.
Oh! Okay. That's a little different than I was thinking. Well, what do you want to do with it?
I want to release it. It's my friend's soul. Well, supposedly it's my friend's soul trapped inside. And so I would like to figure out a way to have him move on.
Well, that's so nice. Have you tried smashing it?
I look at Zero and Wing, and I'm like, yes? It got angry and made it hard to pick up.
I will say, I am not the most well-versed in disembodied souls. You might want to talk to some of the other guild members. If anyone, I would say Simmonds is probably the person for this, given his soul has, traveled a few realms already.
Sweet. Oh boy, where did Simmonds sleep? I'm trying to remember. Zero, do you recall? We had that adventure, and I'm trying to remember where Simmonds is, but we should go find him. We look for lots of trees.
I'm pretty sure he's upstairs with a weird tank in his room.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, thanks, Nulasag, and then I go, hey guys, let's go find Simmonds. What do you think?
I am great at finding people.
After you, then, Wing.
Well, good luck. He hasn't been seen in a few days here. No one knows why. We're just waiting for him to come back.
That seems problematic.
I know. I am used to people being here until I give them a job flyer, but I don't know. He just went missing about 3 days ago.
Nobody's looked for him?
Yeah.
That sounds like an excellent job for you guys. I will reward you handsomely if you can go and find him.
I mean, I guess that's like two birds with one soul stone, so...
Excuse me?
Oh, let's go.
He's a bird, isn't he? I forgot.
All right, so you guys go over to Simmonds' room?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You arrive. You know where it is.
Simmonds? I don't know. That might work.
No
That
answer
was
at the door.
great.
Yeah, it didn't work.
So
All right,
let's go ahead and look around the room and try to investigate.
Do you try the door?
I would like to try the door. I am great with doors.
Okay. You turn the handle, and it is currently locked.
Well, this looks like a job for me and my subtle fingers. I would like to pick the lock.
Are you proficient in lockpicking?
Oh, yes.
All right, give me a roll.
Oh, that's very bad. It's only a 21.
Oh, well, Simond is a very trusting person, so he has the very basic guild lock. The DC was 10.
I mean, I have a plus 17, so it's very bad.
Yeah, you successfully pick the lock.
It open.
Good work, Wing. Let's let's go in, but let's do it as if we belong here.
I will
Yeah.
open the frog that I have and take out a bottle of nice wine and leave it next to the door as an apology for picking Mr. Simmons' lock.
Okay. The door swings open.
And we walk in.
Yeah. You see a small room. You guys have been here before. There is a bunk bed on one side and a large tank on the other side that takes up most of the room, full of water. Like we said before, the water is, it's been evaporating for a long time and it's half empty already. It's kind of dusty and mucky.
Yee.
That's kind of gross.
Mr. Simmons should really take more care of his bird bath.
Yeah, I guess we'll just. I want to go look at the tank. And
All right.
See if can I see into it, or is it murky?
You can. The water looks a little dingy, but you can still see through it. There's only about 2 feet of water in the bottom of it. Do you want to give me an inspection roll?
Yeah. 17.
17. Okay, pretty good. You notice that there are fine blue scales on the bottom, kind of drifting around. You also notice that there are singe marks in the wood above it.
Like on the ceiling?
On the wall that would be right above where, like, if something were to fall off of that wall, it would fall into the tank.
Okay.
And there is a very faint circular pattern, sort of burned very lightly into the wood there, about 3 feet wide.
Hey, Zero, come check this out. You're a magic user. These burns look weird.
Well, I am. I'm more of a divine user, but I can try to look at them. So I will roll an Arcana check just to see if it's anything of magical nature. And I got a 16.
You got a 16. Pretty good. You know that this looks a lot like the portals that you have used in the past. Specifically,
Okay.
when you were exploring an underground crystalline cavern and one of your minions opened a portal.
Well, it looks like this is a portal from potentially a celestial.
Do I sense any creatures maybe within the room with us? I am able to detect if there are invisible creatures within 30 feet of me, just automatically.
There are no invisible creatures in the room.
Okay.
Wasn't
We are
I hearing
safe.
something about like Simmonds' boyfriend becoming a god or something? Do you think his boyfriend came back for him?
Yeah, he mentioned that, actually. I was just trying to think about that. He mentioned that when we were doing our thing.
Mm-hmm.
Are you asking a question?
To each other.
To each other, yeah.
I was going to say, we can make you do history rolls.
Yeah, I'd do a history roll. I have great history, actually.
He became a god?
I got a 24.
24. So that's pretty good. You have read the guild records, and you know that about a year ago, Simmond, who was new to the guild, after being rescued from the afterlife and having his soul put into a changeling's body that morphed into his previous body, his boyfriend, who was Aaron, Prince of the Tritons, Siren, ended up taking the place of the Eldritch King, who is a god that spans the distance between the mortal world and the god realm and tries to maintain the balance. He hasn't been seen ever since because it's a very busy job. But yes, he did become a god at the end of last year.
That seems poignant to remember. So Simmonds' boyfriend did become a god. And this is celestial. This seems to be connected. I just don't know how.
So he hasn't cleaned this tank in a year? That's just nasty. I'm going to take out a rag and start cleaning the tank, because this is just not okay. Still water for a year, that'll breed bacteria and all that stuff. No.
Oh yeah, the tank's real nasty.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else you want to look at in this room?
What else is in the room besides the tank? And you said it's pretty simple?
It's pretty simple. There's a bunk bed, there's a dresser.
I'll check the bed.
All right, and give me an inspection roll.
All right. 13.
13. There are also some burn marks on the bed. The sheets are rumpled. It's hard for you to really see the pattern.
Mr. Simmons, the burn marks on the bed. Oh my.
I found more marks on the bed, yep. Somebody want to check the desk? Because it took me like a minute to get up into this bunk bed.
Yeah, I'll check the desk. I got a 19.
Okay. You see, it's a dresser, not a desk. You see all of Simmons' clothes are still arranged here. Nothing seems to be missing. He also has a travel bag on top of the dresser, which is still present.
So it looks like he might have left in a hurry through a portal.
That seems alarming. Can we follow him? Do you know how to follow him? I don't know how portals work.
I can try summoning my Celestial again and see if they know where he went.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Let me just read this real quick.
I have something that might help. I have a magical mirror. It's a mirror of the past. I can use it to learn something specific about the history of a object or a creature by taking action to gaze into the mirror and think of the target. Can I use that to concentrate on the markings around the tank that look kind of like a transportation circle, and kind of figure out see if I can get an image of the last time that was used?
Sure. How many times per day can you use the mirror?
Once.
All right, and you're using it on the markings on the tank, correct?
Yep.
Okay. You gaze into the mirror and you see a series of images of Aaron, a blue-skinned merfolk, popping through the portal at will, appearing above the tank and dropping in, Simmond greeting him. This seems to you gather that this is on multiple different days because Simmons' hair gets longer as time goes on and he's wearing different clothes each time. And then you also see Aaron disappear back through the portal. Coming, going.
Okay. This is a well-used portal from Mr. Simmons' boyfriend Aaron. He seems to be coming and going a lot in there, at one point at least.
But the pool is so dirty, I think he mentioned too that it had been a while since it had been used. So I wonder if that hasn't happened for a while. So maybe that singe mark is old and the ones on the bed is new? Maybe?
Ooh. Would that be a survival check to figure out how old charred up remains are, since you can identify how long a campfire has been there based on the charred
I'll
remains?
allow it. Give me a roll.
All right. Oh, that's a natural 20 for a 31 total.
Oh, you know everything about this fire. You can tell very clearly that the singe marks are very different from the ones on the wall. The ones on the wall are sort of golden color. They look more like radiant damage. The ones on the bed are black. It's very much from fire. It reminds you of, buildings destroyed by intense heat. They do seem to have a pattern that fits the body size and shape of Simmonds. And you can tell from how much the smell of campfire is fading that they are approximately 3 days old.
Oh no, Mr. Simmonds burned up in a flash fire 3 days ago. We must say a short prayer. Dear all the gods of the multiverse, I do not subscribe to anyone particularly of you, but I'm sure someone out there cares about Mr. Simmonds. Thank you for taking his soul. Okay, bye-bye.
I don't think he's dead.
I mean, there's a Simmonds-shaped fire print on the bed. I mean, that's pretty telling.
Zero, are you gonna summon your thing, or what's your plan? Okay.
So it takes about an hour. So while they're doing this, I'll be focusing on summoning my celestial.
Okay, so we have to wait an hour. Do you guys want to do anything while you wait?
Yeah, I think in the topic of Wing saying a prayer to generic gods, that I'd pull the soul back out just out of sheer curiosity because it came from a devil, and we have celestial and potentially infernal things going on. I'm just going to hold it near it. Is there any correlation at all, or no?
No.
Okay, that just burning through options here. All right, I wait patiently.
Yeah, as long as you treat it nicely, it just remains that swirly gray globe. Yeah. Anything else? All right. Zero, can you describe the finishing of your spell?
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to throw my hands up in the air, and a holy light's going to rain down upon me as a celestial comes through like Mercy from Overwatch and that short little trailer.
As you hold your hands up, there is a glowing white light, and at the same time, the portal on the wall lights up with a glowing blue light.
That's odd.
Mm-hmm.
So
just as Aaron pokes his head out and says, "Who the hell are you?"
Eldritch God. Eldritch God.
We're friends. We're friends
who
of
the
Simmonds.
hell are you?
Okay, that's one tactic.
Aaron jumps out of the portal and draws two icicle daggers and advances towards you.
Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. We're friends. Oh, I bumped my mic.
No
We're
hablos,
friends of Cinnamon.
no hablos celestial. Het is clean pool.
All right. Aaron is pausing, but you can tell he looks very angry. His spines are standing all the way up.
I'm going to let you handle the Zero.
I'm going to go ahead and do a persuasion for him to calm down and listen to us.
Give me a roll and then tell me what you say.
A 23.
Okay.
And I'm just going to be like, are you Simmonds' boyfriend who has been making these portals to come see him? We're looking for him.
Of course I am. I've been looking for him everywhere, too. He's been missing for 3 days.
And you didn't just come open up a divine portal and take him somewhere?
Obviously not. I've been busy.
What do gods do exactly?
What do gods do? Sit down for a few centuries and I'll tell you. Anyways, let's focus here. I've been keeping an eye on him, even if I haven't been able to visit very much lately. And he went missing 3 days ago. And now here you are in his room. So do you want to tell me why I should believe it wasn't you that took him?
Well, first of all, that's not a very good eye if he went missing and you don't know what happened. But secondly, we don't know what happened. There's just some burn marks on his bed. Got a lot of burn marks from portals that you've been visiting him. I mean, we're just in the dark as you are. I was trying to summon a Celestial to figure out what happened, but is the Celestial here?
He looks at you like you're an idiot and then snaps his fingers, and all the murky water in the tank rears up and dumps on top of you.
I did not do that. It wasn't me.
I think that was the, yeah, okay, that's the Celestial, I think. I'm going to point at the marks on the bed and be like, did you see this already in your research? We found out that that's the bad burn marks.
Yes, I already found this. I felt some type of disturbance, but by the time I got here, he was already gone. There's something blocking. I can't trace him the way I always have been able to.
Well, we're members of Fire-Breathing Kittens, and I'll show my tattoo and be like, so we were just trying to find Simmonds to talk to him, so we didn't do it. That's all I'm saying.
You're all fire-breathing kittens?
I'm a fire-breathing bird.
Even that one? And he gestures at Zero.
Yeah, and thank you for the water, by the way.
The standards have dropped since I graduated.
Oh, okay.
I think
will
they
let
dropped
know.
once you
We
got
have
here.
fucking... I point out the window, there's a dragon there, okay? We got a dragon. Our standards are pretty okay.
People with their murky water and stuff, but you know, whatever. So anyways, we need to find your boyfriend. I mean, I've had a few adventures with him and he seems a lot nicer than you, so I'll do it for him.
Well, he always was the nice one.
I can tell.
Mr. God, sir? You say you are something's blocking you from locating him. I also am very good at locating things, and I have magic for that. It's only a little bit like limited in distance it can get. Can you like maybe help me like expand my range of finding creatures maybe a bit?
Well, sure, I'm a god. I can do anything. What do you need?
Well, I have the locate creature spell and my natural instincts of finding creatures, of course. If you could just like give me a little boost on that, maybe bump up the range of that, maybe I can find Mr. Simmonds.
Sure. He places a hand on your shoulder.
Ooh. Okay, I will use my the 4th level locate creature spell and concentrate on Mr. Simmonds. And
Okay.
Normally that finds a creature within 1,000 feet, but I have no idea how big it's gonna get now.
So, instead of sensing a direction this time, you see a vision that plays through your mind. You see Simmonds. You think it's Simmonds. His features seem to be melting and shifting rapidly between different forms, but some of the time he looks like Simmonds. He is bound in chains of fire to a black stone altar. You see that the ground around him is also black stone, and the sky is red.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this gently so we don't get the Wrath of God thing going again. He doesn't seem to be doing so great. He like goes in and out of his form, but mostly is like wrapped up in chains. There's like black stone altar thingy. Looks very much like sacrifice person place.
Is he in hell?
Is he in hell?
How would I know? I haven't been able to find him.
Well,
That's
clearly.
where you guys come in. Clearly, this is your job now.
Would I recognize this as hell? I've been
You
kind
have-
of in there.
You have been there. No, you do not recognize this specifically as hell.
Ooh.
Can I grab? I'm gonna go ahead and grab the little soul orb thing, and I'm gonna ask it. Is Simmonds in hell? Can you show yourself in a different color if he is?
Nothing happens with the orb.
Oh,
Dang.
well, that didn't work.
I don't think this is hell. When I was in hell, it was much nicer. It fluorescent lighting, casino halls, all that. Nothing of that was in my vision.
So was being potentially sacrificed somewhere. Do we know of anywhere with any cults?
I want to look at the god and be like, hey, do you know anything about these soul orbs? it might be pertinent. Just hear me out.
Sure.
And I hold up the orb.
What do you want to know about it?
What is it like to be trapped in one of these?
Oh, it's not like anything.
Okay,
There's
I
no
didn't know if it
consciousness.
was. Okay, well, I was wondering if Simmonds had a similar situation. Also, if you could tell me how to release the soul at some point, that's fine, but this is more important. We'll deal with the Simmonds thing first, because that seems bad. Do you have any ideas where Blackstone Chains and Nightmare Land might be?
You said the sky was red. I mean, it certainly seems like another plane. It doesn't sound like anything on this one. I just don't know which one it would be. There's infinite amounts of them.
Oh, did I perhaps see any writing in my vision on anywhere?
No.
Damn it. I have like a boatload of languages I know.
So we're
never
throwing a
use them.
needle in a haystack is what we're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I have the image in my head. Can I make a religion check maybe to see if I know any planes that would match this description?
Sure.
Okay. Just so you know, this isn't gonna go, and I'm not smart. Okay, that's a 12.
That's a 12. It makes you think that maybe you should talk to someone who knows about religions.
Do I know about religion? No,
No, I don't. You know the priest
Zero.
Nulisek mentioned?
I was going to say Zero's a paladin. You probably know
Zero's a
religions.
paladin.
Zero, do you got a recollection of this?
I don't have very good religion perception, that is for sure.
Ooh, I will help you out a little bit. Give me some dirt. Do you have anyone has some dirt on him? Give me some dirt.
Like actual dirt?
Yes. You know, the stuff that the earth is made of.
Yeah, I probably have dirt.
Sweet. All right. I will use mold earth to create a small miniature version of what I saw in my vision.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will use that, and I will give a little bit of guidance to Mr. Zero to maybe help him jar his memory about planes.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I got a 4.
You got a 4. Well, you know what? But you are a paladin. You don't remember any specifics, but you remember that at some point in one of your religious studies, you saw a picture of Ifriti, and it seems to be sitting on a block of blackstone.
I'm gonna go ahead and relay that to everybody.
Does Aaron react?
Not really. All right, Ifriti. Did we see an Ifriti?
I don't think
No.
Wing actually saw one.
No, just Mr. Simmonds and Black Chains.
They're hard to miss. They're giant beings made of pure fire, but okay.
So, like, fireplane fire?
That's where they come from.
Maybe?
Well, I'm assuming the blackstone is probably obsidian, so that probably would be a good guess.
Huh. The elemental plane of fire. Seems like, I don't know, maybe a lead? That's the word I'm looking for, a lead. Is it a lead? How do we get there?
That's probably why I can't see him. I'm
'Cause
a
you're
water elemental.
Yeah, okay.
Can't do anything on the plane of fire.
Can
Can
you
you-
at least get us a portal there?
I can't. I can portal a lot of places, but not there. He tries and gestures at the portal on the wall. It fizzles out. I'm happy to help how I can, kids, but this one you're going to have to figure out on your own.
Let's see. Who do we know that does portals?
Anaril.
Okay, listen, there was one time, and I'm pretty sure she has only one place her portals go, and it's not great.
Quick question. Is Dimension Door considered a portal?
Read the spell.
Hold on, I gotta look at. I mean, it is a portal, but not very far. How close are these planes in relation to the actual planes of existence that we're on?
There is no physical distance between the planes. Things like, I think Dimension Door is just lets you travel. Yeah, they're kind of layered over each other. So when you change, like there is a spell that lets you change to the astral plane, but you're still basically in the same physical surroundings. You can just move differently.
So it says, teleport yourself from location to any other spot within range. You can arrive at exactly the spot desired. It can be a place you can see, you can visualize, or you can describe.
Yeah, so that's not planar jumping.
Yeah.
Man, if only we had like a level 19 wizard in the party.
I suppose we do have them in the guild, though.
We're off to see the wizard. Let's go see a wizard that can open a door.
Before you became a Mr. God, you were a Mr. Fire-breathing Kittens. Did you know were there any other like people in your graduation year who were like powerful wizardy guys who can maybe do portal?
Well, there's a couple of wizards in the guild. It's just whether or not they're here. There's a lot of wizards in the city too, though. You would just have to find one, and it's a high-level spell. Good luck convincing them to do it for you, though.
Oh, I got it.
True.
Let's go.
That's confidence. It's so confident. All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything other than a soul that goes to different planes, so I don't see what else we could get up to. Find a wizard?
Let's find a wizard.
A wonderful wizard?
Pretty much.
All they need is open a portal.
All right. I think we would like to seek out... I'd probably ask the guild first, though. There should be some level 19 people out there. Can we relay with Nulasag and be like, hey, we need a portal to the elemental plane of fire. We found where Simmonds is, and it's bad. And I would like to go and see if he has any ideas of a portal maker.
Does anyone know what class Nulasag is?
I think he actually is a wizard.
Is he?
I am like 85% sure.
I don't know.
Let's take a quick...
Let's take a quick trip down memory lane called Wikipedia. T.
We're all...
Doesn't say much about his actual class. He is guild leader.
He can be a wizard if you want, though.
He's a multi-class. He's good in everything.
He can wizard if he wants to. Can leave his spells behind.
He could also just have an enchanted item that can open up a portal.
All right, we ask him, Nulasag, how do we get to the elemental plane of fire?
Oh,
We gotta save Simmonds.
Can you make us a portal?
Before you go in, Aaron hangs back and says, Nulasag doesn't like me very much. I'm just gonna...
I can see why. I'll handle this. Don't worry.
I am so sorry about him. I can promise you most of this year's graduation class is not like that. We are very polite people. We haven't
We
burned
don't
down
have
any
to
buildings this
apologize.
year.
He was rude coming through these gates. He's gonna get it what he gets. I don't care if he's a god or not. Let's go.
Okay, once again, deeply sorry.
Aaron is going to make sort of a swirling hand gesture, and a sort of, Avatar-esque swirl of water appears in the air and just swirls around his hand. And he says, "What was that, Paladin?"
Oh, I didn't stutter.
Oh, no.
And then he sends a blast of water pushing you. It just becomes this like typhoon force for about a 3 square feet area and just blasts you through the wall. And there's a hole in the wall and you collapse covered in icicles on the other side. Can you go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, man.
Sure.
I was going to ask him for some protection against fire for the plane, but I think we're past that now.
I got a 24.
Nice.
All right, you are not frozen solid, but you are very wet and chilly. And Aaron will say, "No, you're right. You should definitely take some protection before you go if this is your companion." And he tosses each of you a small blue sphere on a leather cord that you can wear as a necklace. He gives them to eat to Rook and Wing, and then tosses one down on top of Zero through the hole in the wall.
Wait, so was this a hole in the wall into Nulisag's office?
No, it's to some other bedroom.
Oh, okay.
And
I will leave a bottle of fine wine in that bedroom as well. So sorry, little note on it.
And he says, "I'll do my best to help you through these. I can't go to the plane of fire, but clearly someone knew that. Good luck."
All right.
Ooh. Can I get one more orb? We also have Nugget.
Sure, he gives Nugget one as well.
Yay! Nugget can come. That's great.
I'm going to peek in the hole and be like, Zero, you good?
I'm fine. It's just out of all the Celestials I could have summoned, it was the one that can't help us at all, but that's okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and get up, put on the necklace, and just be like, okay, can we move on?
All right. I will go over to Nulisag's and knock on the door.
Yes? Come in.
Hey, again, we heard you might be a wizard. And we need to get to the elemental plane of fire. That's where Simmonds is. We found him, kind of.
Wait, so I gave you a job, and you immediately come back and ask me to do the job?
Well, I don't think it. I think getting there is the easy part.
I think this falls under the heading of reimbursing our travel expenses. You know?
Yeah.
They don't make adventurers like they used to. It's fine. Come here. Come, link hands. Plane of fire, you say?
That's it.
All right.
I mean, we're like a solid 75% sure.
It's not like the Celestial was any help.
Oh.
We're working with rough numbers here.
Yeah.
Nugget, two large golden paws come through the door opening because he doesn't fit in the office entirely.
All right, everyone, link hands is... I swear, this is only a 7th level spell. Fine. And he starts to chant, and white light appears on the floor, and everyone inside of it is magically transported to a dark, dreary place. There is black soil, a red sky, and 3 suns in the sky.
Is it red sky?
Gosh.
It is a red
Yes.
sky.
Okay.
And the 3 suns are kind of that like dark orange sunsetty kind of look.
For the plane of fire, I don't see a lot of fire.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Speak for yourself. I cannot sweat. I am breathing heavy here.
Oh, it is very hot.
Oh, I got very cooled off. It's fine.
Is it, does the blue thing we got, is it keeping us like hot but not overheating kind of idea?
Yes, it is
Okay.
radiating cool energy.
Okay.
So it's
okay.
sustaining our temperature.
Okay.
Pretty cool up.
Zero is steaming though.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Well, thanks, Nulisag. I don't suppose you want to just like stand by.
Nulisag
when
is
we-
not. He did not come through the portal.
Oh.
He's
I
on another
turn
plane
and-
of existence.
I turn and look at nothing and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that's not how that works. I wonder how we'll get back. All right.
You know, I feel like today we're getting a lot of sass from people who can't do a lot, but you know, I guess let's go find Simon because I really would be sad if Simon died. So
All right.
I kind of lean over to Mr. Hook and I'm like, where did you find this guy? He keeps picking fights with like gods and eldritch wizards, all this stuff.
You know, it's everybody's got their quirk. And I look at Wing and be like, do you think you could track your vision? What you saw?
Can I track? Who are you even talking? Of course I can track. Okay, yeah.
can we fly on
Nugget-
your dragon?
I mean, Nugget's also here, right?
Yes.
Right,
So is
right.
so is your crystal deer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
That's
forgot
right. You
about the
got a crystal deer.
Oh yeah, he's been following you. He's very attentive.
What the hell?
We all turn around and be like, a deer.
It's massive.
What's a bee?
Leave my deer alone. He can't help it.
Oh dear. Okay, me and Nugget put our noses to the ground. All right, first off, what do we see if we look around? What's the area look like?
So there's a lot of black sand. There's some black and twisted, sort of burnt up trees. There does seem to be a village off to the left, but you're kind of in a desert.
Okay, so as soon as we find like legit like footprints and stuff, I can just do this anyway. But my magical tracking people, that's only good for like 3 more times today. So let's first like get in a general area of where he might be before I start throwing those around. So village?
Yeah, let's do it. And we'll set off toward the village.
Okay. Yeah, it's only about a 20-minute walk to get there. Your feet are only a little blistered by the time you arrive. And
I brought a dragon with me. You think I'm walking?
Oh, okay.
I'm flying, baby.
Yeah, I thought we were flying on this dragon.
Oh, well, then you arrive in 30 seconds.
Oh,
I mean, the space is limited.
Yeah, can you fit 3 people and a deer on Nugget?
So no. It can technically fit 1 medium creature, which is me.
oh, okay. Well, I'll just walk. I'm not worried about
You
it.
have
Yeah,
a
I guess
crystal
he just
deer.
takes off while we're left off in the dust. I guess we could ride the deer.
Could the deer hold 2 people?
The deer can probably only hold 1.
All right, I'm walking.
But he's
The
small.
dragon can only hold 1.
Isn't he a
Oh, wait.
dwarf?
I'm a gnome. Wait, I have an idea. Zero, hold this rope. And I hand Zero rope. And then I let out 50 feet of rope. And I tie it to my shield like a sled.
Let's go, deer.
Sandboarding. Yay.
And
Yes.
you take off being dragged by a deer across the desert. Every time you hit a little dune or a bump, you get airborne.
Yeah.
Are you okay back there?
I haven't felt this alive in 100 years.
You get suddenly large. You hit a rock and you really fly up in the air. Just go ahead and give me an athletics check.
18.
18. You ride that wave. You are 10 feet off the ground. Yep. Surfer style. You're doing just fine.
Isn't
All right.
alive the opposite of what you want to feel?
Yeah, but it's fun to go out with a bang.
That was morbid.
This guy, right?
I know.
And
It's such a downer. Jesus.
From the shield, I say, speaking of that, remind me I have paperwork for you both to sign. And then we just go to the village.
Okay, you arrive at the village. It's very small. There's only about 10 buildings or so. You know, it's almost like thatch huts, but like instead of thatch, it's like some kind of weird wiry bristle thing on top. You know, black bricks. You know, lots of little braziers of fire burning. You know, between the houses.
So as the person on the bird dragon flying in, I should probably warn the people. I will use thaumaturgy to augment my voice volume by 3 times. And I will say, "Be not afraid."
That always works well.
Do you think that's a good idea in a plane that we don't know where anything is that could potentially kill us?
I mean, it'd be rude not to say we're here.
Well, you've already announced yourself now, correct?
Yeah,
So
gotta say hello.
out of the largest hut, looks like maybe a tavern sort of thing, a woman with horns, bat wings, and a pointy barbed tail and bright red skin walks out. She is extremely voluptuous, and it seems like aspects of her are just defying gravity and jiggling even when she's not moving. She is clothed only in a moving leotard that seems to be made out of a single tongue of fire flicking over her anatomy and just sort of gracefully, you know, getting out of the way and then back in the way in a way that just suggests you could bat it right away to nothing.
That seems like an incredibly uncomfortable piece of clothing. It's made of fire.
I like pull out the little necklace. I'm like, is this thing working? Ugh, jeez.
Is this thing on?
I have no reaction. I'm just like, what the hell?
Well, since you say that, welcome.
Thank you. We are visitors from not this plane. And I lean over to Wing and Zero, and I'm like, I hope it's fine. We can say that. Anyway, we're looking for a friend of ours.
Do you know anybody that does ritual sacrifices? Because it looks like he was trying to get sacrificed.
Just straight out of the gate.
Straight.
Well, that's a little morbid for me, but I'm always looking for a friend too.
I'm
She
good.
leans over.
We're looking for a sacrifice.
She leans over towards Rook and says, I do love a man with experience.
That is something I have, but I still think I want to find Simmonds, our friend. Do you know where there's giant blackstone things and somebody attached to it by chains?
Well, that's not really my kink, but if that's what you want, I'm sure we could arrange something for you.
What is kink?
Well, let me... She leans over towards Wing and drapes a hand over his shoulder and says, well, let me introduce you. And she snaps her fingers and a small fire appears above one nail that she drags across your skin, leaving a little scorch mark.
Watch out for the fetish. Watch out for the fetish. They're flammable.
Your feathers are definitely singeing.
Eee! I just got these back.
Delightful, isn't it?
It's really not. We're just asking where our friend is.
I feel like she might not know. She might be... I don't know. Anyway.
I feel like I'm too young for this lady.
How old are you?
15.
50.
Which is an adult Kenku age, but it's still 15.
15. Or 50.
No, 15.
15. But that's adult age, right?
Yes. I think.
I was going to say, the only thing I know about kinks is that you're not supposed to kink shame. So, whatever.
Ooh,
I don't know these words.
him. She leans back towards Rook. Like I said, experience.
Yes. Do you have any experience with the things I mentioned? Or would know anyone about the friend with the chains?
Well, I know all kinds of people here. That's what I do.
Right.
Getting to know people, finding their secrets. What secrets do you have to share?
That's right, Mr. Rook. Keep playing hard to get.
Yeah, when I make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I do the jelly first. So that was one of my secrets. People always think it's weird. I don't know. I'm trying here.
Amber just walked, while she's distracted by Mr. Rook's weirdness, I'm just going to walk past her into the devil-looking place. Like, let's see if we can find someone who knows more about, sacrifices and chains in a not kink way.
Sure, she's going to be focusing on teaching Rook some more secrets.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
And Wing, so you are entering the large hut?
Yep.
Okay. You see a very interesting, room. It's all one room. There is a staircase in the back that leads to an upstairs. The main room, you can see a cooking fire, and there's cauldrons of melted wax over top of them. There are several wooden and leather and metal instruments, a large cross. There's sort of a leather swing hanging from metal chains from the ceiling. There's something that looks like a sawhorse.
I feel like as soon as I walk in, Nugget will reach around from behind, put his paws over my eyes, and just drag me back outside. Like, what's going on? What's this, Nugget? Why are you blocking my vision? What's going on? It's like,
So Zero's gonna walk in and be like, so we're in a sex club.
More of a dungeon, really, but...
Well, okay.
Potato, but...
I pushed the lady away a little bit as they come back out, and I'm like, is there any realm in which Simmonds was cool with what was happening? Just throwing it out there.
What part of her body do you push against?
Her face.
Her face?
If she's near my face, just so I can like talk for a second. I guess that'd be like up here, though.
She says, harder, daddy.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
And
I mean, that's actually a good question. What did Simmonds' facial expression look like in my vision? Was he like happy to be wrapped up in chains, or was it like, am I wrapped up in chains?
I mean, he was definitely screaming.
That doesn't tell us anything, does it?
It does not.
I think I'm starting to get a little uncomfortable. I'm going to bring up my shields and kind of like hide inside of them, and then like go over to Zero and like put him in, the little like shield protection, and talk for a second and be like, hey, what do you think? Do you think Simmonds would be, because he was like morphing, right? He wasn't in his normal body shape. I feel like that's bad. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I feel like Simon was probably trying to morph to escape whatever captivity he was in. Due to probably excruciating pain, because I haven't ever seen him morph, except apparently in this vision that our dear friend Wing had. And I also think that this is a sex club, and we probably are not going to find our answer here.
Well, Wing, could you try to track Simon now? Again? You had that like 1,000-foot thingy.
I can do it. Like I said, we have 3 times a day for this before I'm... technically 5. Technically 5. I have also higher level spells now. I am quite a powerful magician. But let's give it a go. I will use locate creatures in the normal way this time. So I can concentrate for an hour on it, so I'll just keep that up. And it searches for Simmonds within 1,000 feet of me. Which I'm hoping...
He is not within what you can see 1,000 feet out here in the desert. He is not... It tells you that he is not in this village.
Okay. He not here. He no home.
All right. Do you think it stays up for an hour? Should we just like radar ping our way? Point Wing in a direction?
I don't think like 5 times 1 hour 1,000 radius is enough to cover like the entire plane of fire. I'm just spitballing here, which is not a lot in this heat, but
All right, I look at the lady and I say, this guy, and I point at Wing, has a very detailed description of where we need to go. Do you think if he told you, you'd be able to tell us? And I say that a little bit behind my shield because I'm afraid she's going to come at me again.
Oh, don't shoot like that.
Are you still behind the shield?
Yeah, I'm trying to protect myself a little bit. I got uncomfortable.
She's peeking around saying, are you trying to use the safe word? People don't do that with me often, but consent is important. I'm a succubus, but not a complete devil.
Ooh, a succubus. That's cool. Consent is consent the safe word? I want to write it down just in case.
No, honey, it's pineapple. Come on, where have you been?
Pineapples are nasty, so.
I like pineapple.
All right. Pineapple. We just need help finding a friend.
She pouts and crosses her legs and sits, and a little stool made of fire appears behind her. She goes, you're no fun. I don't see why I can't be your friend.
I mean, no comment.
I like having friends.
She turns her attention back towards you.
The word is pineapple, Wing. Just keep that in mind.
Yes, I know that word.
All right.
She sits on your lap instead of the stool.
Okay, so I got some calligraphy supplies, so we can draw together, or we can make a sandcastle with my mold earth. What do you want to do?
She says, well, body paints can be fun.
I mean, I got feathers everywhere, so that's hard for me to do.
We'll have to paint each one individually. I'm willing to put in the effort.
Well, okay.
I was going to say, that actually sounds cool, but I still think we should probably find
Can you put in the effort of helping us find our friend, please?
Yeah, what he said.
I really don't know who your friend is. I only see the three of you.
Okay. I'm assuming the ground is like dirt and rocks, right?
Yeah, it's like a black sand.
Sweet. I will mold earth a face of Mr. Simmons.
He doesn't look like one of us. We all look kind of like me.
Yeah, he don't got horns. Unless he
He's
becomes
definitely
like,
from our home.
Well, I'm not quite sure yet, but there's lots of places here. You might want to explore a little bit further in. We mostly get travelers that come here and, never leave until they die of old age happiness.
He was also a giant. Does that help?
Well, we like the sound of that.
Mr.
No
Rook, you want to
death
die
by
of old
snoo
age, right?
today. I
Nope,
don't think you're his type.
I don't want to die of old age. I don't want that.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that
the
would
wrong
be
kind of
terrible.
dying.
I think at the moment that she says stuck here dying of old age, I like totally change. I'm like, nope, we're getting out of here. We got to go now. And I just start walking toward. Are there like mountains or like more rocky areas that we can see?
Yes, off to the west the terrain gets a little bit less flat and you can see more of the rocky outcroppings.
I just peace out to the west.
I follow him.
I will mold earth like the image I had of like the altar and stuff. Is this for a little bit familiar to you, maybe?
Not yet, but I'm sure we could build one for you, honey.
I mean, that does sound like a nice crafting like the project, but we are kind of like finding a friend. You know? Maybe when we come back.
All right, so you decide to leave her in the village and continue on west.
I mean, I do give her one of my bottles of fine wine. Thank you for helping in some kind of way. Okay, we go now.
She calls out as you fly away. Don't go, honey. I was gonna make a pie.
Oh, Mr. Rook, Mrs. Show, she is making pie. I mean,
Yeah, but Simon was being tortured. Come on.
What
Come
kind
on,
of
man.
pie was she gonna make? Let's
Does
just
that
move on.
really matter? Does that
Oh.
matter? But no, I guess, yeah, we just head to the west.
All right. And again, how are you traveling again? Same way?
Wait,
Yes.
I have an item I've been wanting to use.
oh no.
I want to see, how much do we all weigh in poundage, roughly? Wait, Wing can
120.
fly on his own. Wing can fly on his own dragon. I have a feather token.
Dragon.
I have a feather token that is that's a bird, and if I activate it, it turns basically into like a rock that can hold 500 pounds, like a big bird rock.
Nice.
So me and Zero could potentially
In the deer.
fly alongside, and the deer could fly alongside of Wing and Nugget if we want to do that. It's one-time use.
Yeah. Go for it.
Let's
It can
use it.
move. Yeah, it can move 144 miles per day. All right. You guys see as I'm like, oh, wait, I have a perfect thing. I've been trying to use this. And I pull out this little feather token, and I kind of look at Wing a little bit, and I'm like, this is a token. I promise. I didn't take it off of anything. And I take it, and I don't know how. I think I have to just toss it. Yeah, 5 feet into the air. So I toss it into the air. It says, the token disappears, and an enormous multicolored bird takes its place. The bird has the statistics of a rock, and it obeys my simple commands, but cannot attack. And it can carry 500 pounds, and yeah, can last. It does have hit points if it falls or anything. And I say, Zero, come on, we can hop on, and we'll fly alongside Wing and Nugget.
All right. Yeah, we allow that to happen.
Cool, giant bird.
Nice. We fly information.
All right. You guys are flying again towards the west. As you draw closer and closer to this mountain range, you do see a stone fortress built into the side of one of the mountains. There is a drawbridge, and there are what appears to be cannons on the edge of the wall.
I tell the bird to circle back up towards Wing and Nugget for a sec so we can, like, hover, I guess. Be like, so that looks poignant.
Yeah, especially the skull with lava flowing out of it on the top. That's very ominous.
Yes, there is a skull with lava flowing out of it.
Hey.
Zero. What do you guys think? Should we? I feel like if we just fly down there, they're gonna shoot us with cannons. I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't know. We might have to fight our way through.
What's the area around the front of the fortress look like? Is it like open terrain or is it like places to hide?
Black sand with some scattered rocky outcroppings.
Not great.
What about from the top? Could we descend in such a way that would be like behind the walls, or is it like closed off fortress?
You could try. So there's a mountain, and then on the edge is like the top of the wall, and then it comes down to meet the mountain, and then there's a lava and a drawbridge. So yeah, if you were to come from behind, you would be able to try to drop down, but you would also be very visible.
Well,
If only I had invisibility or something.
I do for one person.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm reading it. Hang on. I have a potion of invisibility. Oh, I have an idea. I also have pigments that I can paint, and they turn into real things.
Mm-hmm.
The marvelous pigments. What if one of us snuck up, not me, because I'm not stealthy, and was invisible, or maybe I'll be invisible because I'm not stealthy. We paint a door just in the side of nothing, and we go into the thing through a painted door. I don't know, that's an idea.
Okay.
It takes me about 10 minutes to make a 100 square foot painting, so we'd need time to be able to do it, but we could go like sneak up on the drawbridge. I don't know, I'm spitballing here. What do you guys think?
I mean, the drawbridge is just down and open, right? It's like we can walk in, it's just that there's cannons also pointed there.
Yes.
So I don't think the door is not a problem, I think. I think mostly it's, getting there without getting blown up.
We could also just fly down and land on top and hope.
Wait, of course. Low-level magic that solves every problem. I can make a fog cloud around us.
Ooh, that's a cool idea.
Yeah, we'll be like a cloud of fog that just, drifts over the mountain.
Is there fog anywhere
No.
in the plane of fire?
Is there liquid water in the plane of fire? No.
I mean, maybe like you see something like vapor out of lava streams, maybe?
Steam.
I think that it would be very noticeable if you were to do this, but you can do it.
What if one of us causes a distraction?
I
like
can do
me. I was gonna say like me, but yeah. The lady was nice. What if we maybe they're nice too. I don't know.
We could just go say hello. Maybe they're nice.
Yeah. Do you want to just walk up? What do you think, Zero?
I mean, either way, I think we should just prepare for a fight, but
I think that's fair. I also assume the giant multicolored bird and dragon hovering above the tower may have been seen already.
Noticeable.
So maybe we'll just land.
Okay. So you guys land in the area in front of the drawbridge there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to walk up first and be like, hello, we're here for a visit.
So you walk up. There are two creatures standing on the drawbridge with clipboards. They they are basically reanimated skeletons. You see like a flaming skull with like fire dancing around through the eye sockets in the jaw, and you can see bits of blackened armor with a skeleton inside of it, and that's kind of what they look like. And the one that you spoke to takes a few steps towards you and holds up his clipboard and says, "Name and state your business."
Oh, wow. Okay. And I look at my companions and I say, we are the fire-breathing kittens, and we're here for a pickup of our friend. We're here for our friend.
Oh, who's that?
And I look at Wing and Zero and I'm like, just, okay. Simmonds the Kind. He is a changeling.
Oh,
I think, but he looks, yeah, anyway, he was being tortured. We're here to pick him up.
I don't get paid enough for this. Good luck. Sign here.
Wow, this was really easy. Okay, do we get like badges or something? And I start signing I assume it's like a entry form.
Mm-hmm. Maybe read it first before signing your solo. Wait, okay, he's signing. Okay.
Yep. They take a red stamp with a skull and fire insignia and plop it in a pad and then stick it on your forehead.
The stamp?
Yep.
And I turn and look at my friends with a skull and fire. I'm like, this seems fine. What do you guys it's just so easy. Let's just go in.
It's a trap, but we need to go in anyways.
I mean, you're right. Okay. I'm going to, just because I don't think I'll use it, I'm going to pass Wing my potion of invisibility. Because I've meant to give it to someone else kind of anyway. So So Wing, you can have that. And I'm going to be like, this might be handy. Don't know. And I say, okay, skeletons, can I call you that? We're heading in.
My name is Maurice. Have a nice day.
I'm so sorry. Maurice. And I'm like, man, that Maurice was a nice guy.
Isn't it wild how skeletons can talk without vocal cords? The magic, I mean.
It is, especially with such a nice voice. All right.
And a flaming head.
Let's,
Thank you, Mr. Maurice.
yeah, let's go in.
Yeah. The other two of you sign the paper and get the stamps on your foreheads.
Oh, I'm just like an attendant for Mr. Rook. I'm pretty sure his signature is much more important than mine, and I don't have to sign.
Everyone signs.
Yeah, he's my, all right.
No entry without signing the waiver.
So is there like a clause for people who don't know how to write?
Yeah. You could make your mark.
Okay, I make a cross.
He takes it.
Don't you judge me. I may be level 19, but I have not had a formal education yet, okay? I was born in the circus.
0.
I don't have a choice. I'm going to sign.
All right. You also get a stamp on your forehead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Proceed.
Okay. See you, Maurice. And we walk in, and I'm going to be like, man, we probably should have read that.
You should have. I shouldn't.
So we walk through the doors, I guess.
You open onto a town square. There is a bustling market. There's food vendors and clothing vendors, although it's all like black armor pieces. There are little flaming skeleton children running around playing games where they're kicking a ball of fire through the air. Looks like they're trying to get it through a hoop on the wall. Yeah, just life bustling around. Everybody is those skeleton and fire armor reanimated things.
Mr. Zero, Mr. Rook, can I play with the ball, people?
If you want to be set on fire.
Oh, no, never mind. Okay.
This is not what I expect. I for some reason, my brain was like, we're about to go into a prison.
Well, how do we know this isn't a prison and we don't eventually become these flaming skeleton things? Just a thought. But anyways, did they tell you where
Mr.
we need to go?
You really got to lighten up a little bit here, man. Just because they have flaming skulls everywhere doesn't make them like evil jailers or something. That's projection right there.
It might be. I've had a bad day.
Hey, what do you want to do your thing one more time? 1,000 feet, maybe?
Okay. I will once again try to locate creature on Mr. Simmonds.
Okay. You get a ping off to the left of you. It does look like this area is fairly small. It's just a fortress built into the side of the mountain. There are a few entrances towards other areas of the mountain, and it looks like that behind a few shops there is an opening out into some cliffs.
And that's where I feel the ping from the cliffs?
Mm-hmm. Out off in that direction.
I mean, is there anyone standing between us and going there? Or is it just...
Not unless you want to interact with people. There's about 20 people around.
I want to go up to one of the kid skeletons that's playing ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to pull out my soul orb.
This guy
And
with
I'll
his
be
orb.
like, just real quick, I want to see what happens if you guys play with this. You'd be having fun, and that's a positive thing. Also, hi, I'm a gnome. My name's Rook, and we're here looking for a friend, and he seems to be that way. Is there anything that way that's bad? Two things.
My mom says I'm not allowed to play over there.
That seems okay. Well, there's cliffs. I guess it could just be that. Do you want to give this a kick, but think happy thoughts? Just real quick. I'm like, it's an experiment, guys.
We're going to break this person's foot, and then we're going to have people after us.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's a crystal orb. He tries to give it a small experimental kick and says, "It's not very bouncy."
Yeah, fair. Did the orb do anything?
No.
Color-wise? All right, well, that's fine. All right, I pick it back up. I'm just trying different things here, guys. The kid said that his mom told him he's not allowed to play over there.
You do see a skeleton that somehow looks female to you. Oh, marching towards you right now.
It's the bone
boy.
structure.
It's
Yeah, it has the wide pelvis.
Yeah. And I tucked the soul away, and I'm like, oh boy. All right, here we go. And I straighten up. I feel much more nervous being approached by this motherly skeleton than the sultry lady from before.
I see this is going downhill, so I chuck the invisibility potion and start heading towards the cliffs.
All right. And how does the invisibility potion work?
Or do you have it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm invisible for an hour as long as I don't cast a new spell or attack someone.
Okay, so yeah, that works just fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She is now approaching you, Rook, and going, "Excuse me, sir, who are you?"
And I point at the stamp on my forehead, and I say, a visitor, and I was just asking about for your kids about this area over here, and I point towards the cliffs. It's just friendly, looking for directions.
Uh-huh. Do you always visit strange places and ask the children for directions? She pushes him behind her.
Well, it's a gnome thing. We're so short. It's so hard to look up at adult people, humanoids. Children are just like right there, eye level. So it's almost like I'm talking to another gnome, and I say 100% confidently.
Give me a persuasion check on this.
19.
She believes you. Oh, she crouches down. I'm sorry about that.
It's fine,
That must be a very hard life for you.
Especially with my old bones, looking up too much, it gets tiring.
Oh, exactly. It has to carry around all of this meat. It looks so heavy.
Are you talking about my skin and muscles and things?
Well, of course.
I suppose, yeah, it's heavy, I guess. And I look, and I see that Wing is no longer there. And
Zero is also walking towards the direction of the cliff in the midst of this conversation.
Well, it looks like you aren't going to have to carry around that skin for too much longer. So there's that at least. You'll be all right. Now, I would probably stay away from that area over there unless you want that to happen sooner rather than later. Nasty characters out there.
That's just kind of a mixed answer for me, but I wouldn't mind maybe a little bit more info. Why am I not going to have my skin much longer?
Well, it's already starting to fall off of you. Look how wrinkly it is.
That's pretty. I guess if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, that's fine. That's okay. What's over there that's bad?
Oh my goodness. We don't really know. We've sent 3 different guards to explore, but none of them have come back. The wailing at night is ridiculous.
Wait, you've sent guards to a place inside your fortress and you don't know what's in it?
Oh no, the fortress is, like I said, a relatively small enclosed space. There's an archway that leads to the cliffs beyond over there.
Oh, okay.
There are 3 entrances and exits from this. The one that goes out to the field, one that goes to a cave system down below, and then one to the left that goes out to the cliffs beyond.
Wow. Maybe we didn't need to sign anything at all. I am going to be like, well, thank you. What's your name, ma'am?
Matilda Thurman.
Matilda Thurman. Well, you have been so pleasant, and I am going to reach into my pouch, and I am going to give her one of the divine shards of crystal that we got in our last adventure, because it seems cool. I'm going to be like, this is for you. It's from a different plane of existence. And thank you for your help.
She looks at it, puzzled, and says, well, thank you? Good luck now.
Yeah, no thank you. You know, it's hard these days to meet people who are worthwhile. And I think of Zero a little bit having a rough day. Like, all right, toodaloo. And I wander that way, hoping my friends are still nearby.
Yes. You can see one of them, not the other. Good luck.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But you are going onto a rocky cliff that circles around the mountain. Think of like those like places that you see people like only a goat could go through here. Lots of very treacherous.
Man, if only I was around that conversation about, dangerous creatures maybe being out here. Oh well.
I'm like, oh yeah, no, I fully relay that. I probably start talking to Zero.
Oh, you don't know where I am.
I was going to say, forgetting immediately that Wing was ever with us, let alone invisible. I'm like, Zero, she said, they've been sending guards over here.
I've been forgotten? Oh.
There's been wailing at night, and the guards aren't returning. So that seems bad. And they don't let their kids play over here, either. So I think we're going into a bad place. But...
Did she say it made her skin crawl? Dun dun ching. Anyways, No, it sounds like we're going exactly where we need to go.
Yeah, it might just be bad.
Too bad Aqua Boy couldn't come here and help cool this place off. Maybe it would help his attitude a little bit, but we can keep walking towards
so salty.
Is Nugget outside still? I assume Nugget.
Nugget was walking behind you guys.
Nugget will be following Mr. Rook in my absence, yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then I'm like, all right. And I turn around and look at Nugget and be like, oh, yeah. Right. Wing, are you here?
Are you still with us?
I mean, I'm pretty sure since I just left early, I'm back a ways ahead. I'm just following my radar. I'm like, I'll just get him.
All right. So we start heading that way after Wing.
Okay. Wing is traversing these paths until they get too narrow. Wing is. Wing, I don't know what you're doing. The dragon is... Nugget is traversing until it gets too narrow, and then he starts hovering beside the path. you come to a part that it looks like the rock is starting to crumble away. It's only about a 6-inch wide ledge leading on around the bend up ahead. How do you get across?
Do we have time? Now I could use those paints.
You do. What do you want to draw?
Okay.
Or paint?
Just like little bits at a time. I'm gonna paint little, like more stone.
Okay, so you're painting as you walk and reinforcing the stone of the walkway.
Yeah, and it says that, so the marvelous paints, these pigments allow you to create 3-dimensional objects by painting them in 2 dimensions, and then it flows from the brush and forms the desired object as you concentrate on the image. Trees, flowers, doors, pits, etc. So I would think I could paint rock.
Yeah. Zero, what are you doing?
I am following behind him.
All right, so you're just following along. Yeah, you guys go. You go. As you round the bend around the mountain, you see down below a large clearing with a black stone altar and a mysterious horned figure standing in front of it.
Would any of that narrow traversing stuff have been an issue for me moving on ahead? I have a plus 18 in acrobatics and a natural climbing speed.
You know, I was going to have you tumble down the mountain, but you already made it through, so fine, you made it.
Okay.
However, on this note, I think we should take a break. Joining us this time are Zero,
Hey, everyone.
Rook,
Oh, boy.
and Wing.
Split the party.
And then Wing, I think, was there a review that you were going to read for us?
Ah, yes, of course. We had a very lovely review from one of our dear listeners, Pinkie Pie 72. We thank you for leaving a review for us. We always like those. And we always read those out for you. So here we go. Dear members of Fire Breathing Kittens, I really like your adventures. They inspire me and my home group to explore new places and try out new things in our games. Thank you for making it so entertaining to listen to. Well, thank you for that nice, kind words. We really like it. Both me, Nugget, and the rest of the crew appreciate whenever you leave kind words for us. So thank you very much.
Absolutely, we do. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
We hope that you're enjoying this episode of the Fire Breathing Kittens podcast. This episode's shout-out is from Somali17, who says, quote, Welcome Home is a short film about a Thai-American woman named Neptune who leaves the U.S. for Bangkok to visit her estranged father before his passing. Sometimes when you're alone, immersed in moments of stillness, some of our deepest and darkest thoughts, fears, and memories come to the forefront. End quote. Can you think of someone who might enjoy this podcast? Please share it with them. Is their birthday coming up? A special day? We can wish them a happy message on your behalf. You can arrange for us to read your shout-out on air at firebreathingkittenspodcast.com through our partnership with the website Buy Me a Coffee. Do you enjoy reading books? You can find ebooks, paperbacks, hardcover novels, and audiobooks based on our adventure on Amazon.com. The authors do a great job of adapting the stories into fun novels. We also have official merchandise on Redbubble.com. Imagine owning a notebook with the Fire Breathing Kittens logo on the front, or a t-shirt with one of your favorite characters. Lastly, we don't pay to advertise our show, so the only way we can grow is if you tell someone about us. Is there an episode that would make that person smile? Tell them about it. Thank you.
All right, welcome back. I know a lot of things have happened so far, and just to catch you up if you're rejoining after a break here, Rook, why don't you fill us in on how everything's been going so far?
Yeah, we started our adventure here where the three of us were just drinking at a bar, and I can't even remember why we went to go find Simmonds, but we had this thought that we needed to go find our friend Simmonds. We went up to his room, and he was missing. We found out from Nuala Sag that he'd been missing for 3 days, and no one seemed to be worried about it, which was shocking for us. Bit of investigation from Wing's part and a little bit of celestial summoning from Zero's part. We accidentally or purposefully summoned Aaron, the god, which was Simmonds' old boyfriend, and found out that he also knew that Simmond was gone. We did a little more digging and found out that Simmond was in the elemental plane of fire. So we went to Nulasag and he teleported us there. We met some strange folk, sultry ladies and skeleton families, and we made our way into this fort, and now we are working our way down a cliff face, and in the distance we have seen this altar where we saw Simmond chained up and in torture and pain, and in the distance we also saw a horned figure, and that's where we are now. Wing is invisible, and me and Zero and Nugget are heading down that way.
Very good. All right, so you all are sitting on the top of a cliff overlooking that clearing. Like I said, you can see a black altar. It's hard to make out details because we're kind of far away, but there also seems to be some figure standing in front of it. What do you do?
Zero, this looks ominous. What do you think?
I think that we may potentially be fighting this person standing there, very weirdly looking, and they might be the cause of the screams, but who knows? We thought the skeleton people might be bad, but they were fine, so.
That's true. And we don't know where Wing is because he's invisible and potentially ahead of us.
He's probably skedaddled around it.
Yeah, could I have made it downstairs into the amphitheater area already with the horned people person?
You mean like climbing?
Yeah.
What is your plus to acrobatics or dexterity?
My plus to acrobatics is plus 18.
Okay. I'm gonna say DC 30. Give me a roll. Can you accurately traverse a rocky cliff all the way down to the bottom? Let's see.
All right. Let's see. 31.
All right. Yes, there were a few minor scrapes and bumps, maybe a few close calls, but yeah, invisible you made it down to the bottom of that cliff. What are you doing?
I am having a look. There was an altar, but did I actually see Mr. Simmond up there, chained up, or is it empty right now?
It's too far for you to see right now. You would need to get closer.
Then I will sneak closer. How far away am I from the horned individual? Is he very close to the altar, or is he a bit away?
You are about 300 feet away from the altar.
And the horned person?
He's standing directly in front of the altar.
Oh, all right. Then I will just sneak over there a little bit to my invisible self.
Invisible self, sure. Give me a stealth check.
All right. Since I'm invisible, that would normally give advantage. Is there anything preventing that?
Nope. You can have advantage.
All right. Nice. All right. 29.
You fail your check.
Ooh.
As you draw closer to the altar, the figure in front of it seems to hear your footfalls and turn towards the sound. You can see that he has been draining some sort of ephemeral light from Simmond, which suddenly stops. He turns his head towards you. He is a large figure with long gray hair, long gray beard, and antlers sprouting from his forehead. And he is looking for you now in the sound of your footsteps.
Can me and Zero see that it, reacted? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to be
well, that's not good.
Yeah, that seems not good. Nugget's with us. Can we use Nugget?
He will obey you.
If I ask Nugget, I don't speak Draconic. I'm going to say
I'll go ahead and use my animal handling. Let me see.
Animal handling. He's a fully realized person. Thank you very much. You can ask him nicely.
Yeah, I'll be like, now Nugget, I know we've had our differences over the soul. Will you take me and Zero down as quietly as possible?
So I got a So I got a 23 on animal handling, so I'm going to ask Nugget to fly us down there.
Nugget will turn to Mr. Rook and he will open his mouth a little bit, about orb-sized wide.
Well, I guess I don't have to worry about it. We can't break it. And I toss it into Nugget's mouth.
He playfully takes it in his mouth and he lowers one of his wings so you can climb on.
All right.
I imagine that one on his back and one on his claws, that should be doable, right?
I'll be in the
Especially.
claws.
Yeah.
I'll be in the claws. I've done it before.
Right? Then Nugget will dive bomber towards, the altar and the person on the next to it.
All right. And that you succeed with that. You come barreling down into the valley. The figure there definitely notices and is no longer worried about footfalls.
Perfect.
What do you do?
I'm trying to stealth here, guys. Okay, never mind.
We're causing a distraction. All right. I instruct Nugget to land in front of the horned figure. Can we now see Simmonds?
Yes, you can see Simmonds. Again, he's flashing through various forms, but he is chained to the altar.
I would like to have Nugget land and in front of the horned figure, and then as it does, I want to be like, be really menacing, Nugget. Like, super scary. And then when Nugget lands, I want to hop off, shields up, and face the dude, hoping that maybe I'm being a distraction for Wing that I assume is around.
I mean,
okay.
Nugget has a very good way of being menacing. So he will land and breathe lightning.
So, first off, roll initiative.
Oh, boy. All right.
And secondly, I'm pretty sure this guy, like, you just barreled right into him. I'm pretty sure he gets to make some kind of action here first because you just plopped right down in front of him, correct?
I mean, I'm fine with that. We're a giant dragon. It's not like we're surprising.
Yeah, no.
My intention was to talk to him.
You didn't specify.
That might not be his intention. So I'm fine with that. All right. We jump down.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and cast Wrath of Nature right now. You see the landscape start to change in a spreading wave out from him. Grass and trees start to sprout, but they're not regular grass and trees. They seem to be dark and twisted. Rocks spring up from the ground and poise themselves toward you. What were those initiative numbers?
I got a 24.
2.
8.
All right. So, Rook, you are up first.
All right. He hasn't done anything specifically hostile yet.
Not
Correct?
just yet.
Okay. I'm going to be like, hey, guy, you have our friend chained up to that platform, and we would like him back. And as my actual turn, I guess I'll just ready an action to attack, if that's okay, if it becomes hostile.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. And he is up next, and he responds, "Friends of Simon, you say? You can die with him."
Oh, right. Well.
Oh, he's wonderful.
Yeah,
that kind of seals it, doesn't it?
All right.
Yeah. And for his turn, he will initiate his Wrath of Nature. You're all relatively close to him, correct?
Well, I don't know about Wing, but me, Nugget, and Zero are.
Yeah. Wing, where are you?
How far towards him and the altar did I sneak up to before they crashed the party?
I was thinking like 30 feet.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
All right, so you're right up there.
Invisible.
All right. Invisible. So he does not know where you are. However, there is now difficult terrain limiting your movement for all of you.
Okay.
And let me see here. Everyone within range take 26 damage from slashing tree branches. And Rook specifically take 36 damage of bludgeoning from a boulder.
On top of the 26?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a fun spell.
I got bouldered.
It's a
All
what?
right.
It's a fun spell.
All right.
Ow. All right. Can I release my held action?
Sure.
I guess, I don't know if you want to... Should I... let's think here. I wouldn't have been close to him unless you're allowing that. What is my... Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind, I'd run up and try to give him a whack.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to run up. I'm going to raise my my shield after taking a boulder to the probably entire frame of my body. And I'm going to charge this thing, and I'm going to say, "Give us back our friend," and then I'm going to do a nat 1 and probably not hit with a
No, you do not
12.
hit.
Yeah. So I'm a little dazed from the boulder, I guess. So never mind. But now I'm up close and personal.
All right, so that is a thing. All right, and then Wing, your turn.
All right. I was 30 feet from the guy and from the altar, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Difficult terrain made by plants does not impede my movement. It's one of my ranger abilities. So I would like to... Yeah, it's pretty nice. So I would like to move up to the altar and reach up and touch Mr. Simmonds. And I would like to cast Freedom of Movement on him. For the next hour, the target's movement is unaffected by difficult terrain, and spells and other magical effects can either reduce its speed or cause it to be paralyzed or restrained. He can also use 5 feet of movement to do other melees to escape from any kind of non-magical restraints, like manacles, chains, such like that.
Okay. All right. Is there any kind of roller for that?
Nope, it's just as long as it's a willing creature, I touch him and he's under the effect.
Sure. So the chains disintegrate, but he is still not. He is still having a hard time maintaining his form and does not seem able to speak.
All right, so this effect was not caused by the chains; they would just keep him in place. All right. Okay. I become visible because I casted a spell.
Mm-hmm.
And that will that'll be Nugget, and he was preparing to do lightning breath, so I'm guessing lightning breath.
Lightning breath.
Yep.
All right. Roll to hit.
He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity
DC
saving throw.
19.
All right. And 27.
Oh yeah, that's enough. He only takes half damage. He takes 13 lightning damage.
All right. We'll mark that down. Okay.
I'm assuming Nugget has also taken the 26 slashing damage from 3 branches.
Yes.
All right.
Everyone within range.
Then he will definitely also move up to make sure that he's in melee with the guy after his lightning breath. And that'll be me and Nugget's turns.
Yep. And Zero, keep in mind your deer also took that damage.
Okay.
Yep. All right, Zero, your turn.
So I'm going to go ahead and activate my Storm Lightning Girdle, which costs a turn, and then I'll just use it to fly up in the air so I'm no longer on the ground.
How far up in the air are you?
I can fly up to... I'd say like 20 feet.
Okay. So not on the grass, so no difficult movement, but still within range of tree branches.
Sure.
Okay. All right. And back to Rook.
All right. I am going to do a couple things.
Mm-hmm.
Would I know, based on just generic knowledge, if Wing or Nugget or the deer or anyone would be like low health off of a hit like that, or not really?
You can usually visually inspect when people are looking rough. I believe the weakest member of the party at this point is the deer. Doesn't it have like 58 hit points?
78.
78.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So everybody's doing pretty good.
Everyone's fine. Okay, then I am just going to attack. I'm going to try a ability that has yet to work for me with this character, and I'm going to try a goading attack, which would force him to face and fight me if he fails on a wisdom saving throw. of 18. And then I'll roll my attacks and damage. I got a 26 and a 22 and then an 11. For hits, I assume maybe those hit?
26, 27, and 22?
No. For the hits, I got, what did I say, 26, 22, and 11. The 11 probably doesn't hit.
The first one hits.
Just the first one? Ouch.
DC 24, yo.
Oh, boy. All right. I do a whopping 9 damage with my punching shield.
Gotcha.
And then what did it get on its wisdom saving throw?
22.
Dang it. So close. Okay. Unfortunately, then, I believe that's my turn, unless I can do...
Have you added the superiority dice to the damage of the attack?
Huh?
Do I... Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I forgot that I do that with those attacks.
It says goading attack as part of the Battle Master maneuvers.
Yeah, it is.
Adds little damage and an effect.
Where is that number?
It's probably D12 already.
Is it a D12? Oh, there it is. Yeah, you're right. Wow. Add 3 to that.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right. All right. And then it's his turn again. He is going to cast Storm of Vengeance. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
Including animal companions and stuff?
Mm-hmm. I'll just use the same roll that you make. DC 25.
27.
Okay.
Nah.
16.
All right. So if you pass your saving throw, you take 12 thunder damage. You take 6 if you did not.
Do I take thunder damage in my storm girdle since I am lightning?
I believe you can. I don't believe it gives you immunity from damage types. Additionally, rain begins to fall.
So it's lightning damage.
Huh?
Oh, it's lightning damage.
I believe that one was, yes. Why?
Sweet. Nugget is immune to lightning and I have resistance, so...
Cool.
Oh.
It's only 6.
Yeah. All right. And then, like I said, rain begins to fall. And everyone is being rained on, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any way of preventing it.
Everyone take an additional 4 acid damage.
Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm. All right. Wing.
All right. So is the Wrath of Nature still going as well?
Huh? Oh, yes, that's right. I'm sorry. Another 26 damage from everyone within range of tree branches.
I mean, if they're both concentration, maybe no, but...
You're fighting a god.
Oh.
Let's be
we are
real
fighting
here.
a god. Oh, okay, cool.
Good luck.
All right.
I have actual stats.
Yeah. Can we make dexterity saving throws against the slashing? Since that says.
Huh?
Can we make
How does-
dexterity saving throws against the slashing damage from the
Or
tree?
did you just take it?
I forget what the spell actually says, but sure. DC 30.
DC 30?
Yeah.
It was 25 for the last one. What is this?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, okay. 26 damage. All right.
All right.
Yep. And then there's also the rocks.
All right.
37 damage directed at 0.
Okay.
And can you also give me a dexterity saving throw there? DC 30?
I'm not going to pass it, so there's no point.
Okay. You are on the ground again. You got smashed down by that rock.
Boy.
Okay, how much damage was that supposed to be?
37. How you looking?
Not great. I mean, I don't even know why we're fighting at this point.
Why?
By the way, you do have a pretty good bonus to all your saves because you're a paladin. You have that aura, right?
I don't know.
The paladin aura. Yeah, that's true. I forget how that works, but...
Well, at this point, it should be like with every ally within 30 feet, which is probably all of us, gets the paladin's charisma bonus on all their saving throws.
Oh.
So that might actually help. What's your charisma bonus? 0.
Mm-hmm.
It's a +5.
Okay. That wouldn't help me on that one, but I'll write it and make sure.
It would have helped me against the trees, so then both me and Nugget would have passed the 30 DC.
Sweet.
So can we? Can I get those hit points back for that?
Sure.
All right.
Sweet. All right.
Paladin hour would be good. All right. Yes, for my turn. So, I also have the spell Wrath of Nature, and I would like to do a funny thing. So the description of the spell says you call out to the spirits of nature to rise up against your enemies. So I'm just gonna call out to those spirits that he summoned and see if, like, hey gang, how about fighting for the good guys? I would like to cast Wrath of Nature on the area where he did Wrath of Nature to see if I can take it over.
Absolutely. And they are stronger than normal nature. So yeah, you can utilize his own nature against him.
Let's
Cool.
go. So yeah, all the thingies he did to us, we are now doing. I'm doing to him.
Sure.
But my concentration is shit, so I hope I can hang on to that.
Yeah, his is augmented, but yeah, I mean, I'll let you go ahead and use the same stats I'm using for his Wrath of Nature. He will take 26 damage from the slashing trees and 37 from the smashing boulder.
Wonderful.
All right, awesome. I'll take it.
He calls out to you, "How dare you, mortal!"
I mean, we can still be friends if you just, surrender. That's fine.
Wing?
That's
Nugget?
That's used my bonus action for the boulder as well. So Nugget will just dodge and distract him.
Gotcha. All right. And 0.
I'll go ahead and fly towards him and strike him with my sword. DC of, hitting thing of 34. So does it hit?
Woo.
Yep.
And then, let me see. Then I will go ahead and hit him for a total of 5 slashing, 8 radiant, and 10 lightning.
All right. Perfect. He takes that hit, and you see crisscross lines of light appear where your sword struck him. They do rapidly close. All right, and Rook, you're up.
All right.
Just so you know, you can make 2 attacks with your attack action as a paladin. So if you want, you can take a second attack.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, my brain's not here. I don't feel great. So I'll go ahead and attack again, and I'll do 7 slashing, 3 holy, and 6 lightning.
Noted. And what's the deer doing?
I don't know. I don't really feel like messing with the deer, so the deer just runs back to get out of the combat.
Oh, okay. So the deer... all right, so the deer is working on trying to get away. Moving forward, we have Rook.
Okay, I'm going to try a couple things. I'm going to get up in his face. I'm going to try to take my shield and, swipe it down as my first attack at his legs, and I'm going to try to do a trip attack. I doubt this will work, but might as well give it a shot. So you have to make a strength saving throw. If I hit, I guess I should see if I hit. What'd you say the DC was? I got a 25.
So his DC for everything is 30.
Or his AC, I'm sorry.
Oh, his AC is 24.
Haha! Okay. So you need to make a strength saving throw, and I am going to hit you for, oh my goodness, a total of 12 damage, including the extra dice.
Uh-huh.
But what is your strength saving throw?
25.
Dang it. All right, so that's my first attack.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack, I am going to try... Who cares? I'm going to try the goading attack one more time. So let's see if I hit, and then you have to make a wisdom save. Okay, I got another 25.
Yeah.
Don't forget the +6 or +5 paladin bonus.
Oh, is that for hitting? Or is that for saves?
Oh,
Saves.
it's for saves. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. That's all right. Finally did decent damage. So, I mean, for me, 21 damage.
Perfect.
And what was a wisdom saving throw?
24.
God dang. This has never worked for me. I don't even know why I try. And for my last thing, I'm going to say 0. You seem like you hurt that dude a lot. I'm going to use my, what's it called? Maneuvering attack, and I'm going to point at 0 and say, you should attack him again. And I can use a superiority dice to allow an ally that can see or hear me to use its reaction to attack the target. Oh, wait, no, not that one. Where is it?
Commander Strike.
Commander Strike. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. Yeah, Commander Strike. I'm sorry. So basically you can use your reaction for this turn, but it would allow you to do a free attack. And you get to add a d12 to the roll. Yeah. And you get to add a d12 of damage to your damage.
Okay.
I used 3 superiority dice, but whatever.
That's how you do it. High level battle masters.
So I got 14 plus 19. So that's a 49. So that's a 33 to hit.
Yep.
Now go ahead and hit him twice again, or hit him again. So 6 slashing, 8 holy. What was the bonus I add to that?
Just an extra d12 of damage. It doesn't specify, so it's probably just slashing.
Okay. So 3 more damage on top of that, and then a total of 9 damage from my lightning sword.
All right, noted. And that was Rook's turn, though. And then, so now we are back to the creature that you have not yet named.
Billy. We named him.
Sure, you can call him Billy. Billy's turn. First off, he's going to turn Wrath of Nature back upon you. Do your dexterity saving throws, DC 30 for the 26 slashing damage from the trees.
Ooh.
I don't even need to roll. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 0, you're right in his face and you recently attacked him. He's going to give you that 37 damage from the boulder smash. He is still controlling the weather, so let's take a look at that again. Let me see here. Again, everyone takes 5 acid damage from the rain. And then we're going to summon lightning bolts from that. Those are 30 damage each. I get 6 of them, so I can hit one of each of you. One of each of you. Lightning damage, it is 30 on a failed save or half on a successful one. Dexterity saving throws.
Sorry, how much was the acid damage? Just 4?
The acid was only 5.
All right. Lightning
damage, which I know you guys get resistance on. Yep. And then for his, and those are his concentration abilities. For his actual turn here, he is going to cast Incendiary Cloud, which is going to be 42 fire damage, unless you pass your dex save throw, which is half.
Is he casting that on all of us?
Oh yeah.
All right. Dex save again, right?
Dex save again. Anybody dead yet?
So close.
Yeah.
Very close.
0, you're dead?
Well, yeah.
All right. 0 is
how much
down.
How much damage is the incendiary cloud for field?
Was that 42?
All right,
My
I'm going to use
dear's
the
dead
action
too.
to have that.
Yeah, your deer's dead too. So you guys are on the ground. Start making death saving throws on your turn, unless somebody can heal you.
Oh boy.
I don't know how to do
Does
that.
anything- Does anything happen on upon his unconsciousness in the environment or no?
What, 0s?
Yeah.
Not that I know of. 0, do you have any abilities that activate when you go unconscious?
Well, I just meant like he was like saying we were gonna die also. I didn't know if the guy did anything.
No.
All right. Well then.
All right, but that was his turn. So 0, go ahead and give me your first death saving throw.
How do I do that?
So you just roll a straight d20, 11 and up, you pass, 10 or below, you fail. I believe those are the rules. And you got to get 3 of one or the other to determine whether you live or die.
So I roll 3 times?
No, you roll once this turn.
Oh, I got a 20.
You got a
Okay.
nat 20?
Doesn't something happen with that?
Yeah, you pop up with 1 hit point.
All right, you have 1 hit point now.
Okay.
Do you get to take your turn? Or does it happen
Yeah.
at the end of your...
It happened at the start of your turn, so you get to take
Oh,
a turn
wow.
if you
Oh,
make
all
a nat
right.
20.
So Zero, go ahead
Yep.
and take a turn. What do you got?
Sweet.
Give it all you
Well,
got.
go ahead and hit
one hit
him. I
point.
don't know.
Yeah.
So,
Smite him.
17.
Smite him.
So 31, so that's going to hit.
Yep.
If you want to do more damage, you can also expend spell slots to smite him for extra radiant stuff.
I know, but I don't think there's going to be a point.
I mean, more damage is a point.
Yeah. Take him down. If we can. I don't even know if we can.
He's starting to
That's
look
what I'm
rough.
saying.
Oh, he's the god dude's starting to look rough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. Maybe we're
Yeah.
doing work.
Yeah, I did like 50 plus damage to him with his own Wrath of Nature.
So I'll go ahead and use Divine Smite as well. And let me see. I'll use a 5-level spell slot. No, I'll use...
Ooh.
Yeah,
go
why
for
not? I'll use a 5-level spell slot.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Heck yeah.
1d8 radiant, so that's a total of 6d8. So he's gonna take a total of 31 smiting damage, 9 lightning, and then I haven't been adding my plus 10 damage. Whoops. And a total of 18 slashing damage.
All right. Yeah,
Damn.
he's a little wobbly on his feet, just a little, but he looks like he still has some fight left in him. Let me see here. That was Zero's turn, so we are back up to Rook.
I haven't taken a turn this round yet.
Oh wait, have you not?
Yeah, I've only done the Wrath of Nature so far.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I definitely skipped you. All right, go right ahead.
Oh no. All right. I will. So if Wrath of Nature is a 60-foot cube, would I be able to just barely get out of that with my 35-foot movement speed?
You never actually went. Or wait, didn't you go up to the altar to get Simmonds
Yep.
Unchained?
Yep.
So probably not going to get out of a 60-foot radius in one
60-foot cube.
60-foot cube. Yes. Actually, well, depend. Which direction are you running?
The direction where the grass stops shortest towards me.
Sure. So that would be like behind, like on the other side of the altar. But yeah, you could make that.
Sweet. And then I'll take on my bazooka.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'll start blasting.
Uh huh.
All right. Let's make my 2 attacks. Yeah, 29 and a 35. So that'll be a hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just roll the damage in total. I'm assuming lightning and magical piercing is both just A-okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I'll just roll everything together. That's easier.
Yep.
6, extra D6 from Nugget. Whew. All right, here we go. Yeah. Plus 16. That's 33 piercing and lightning damage combined.
How much?
33.
33. All right. Noted. He definitely goes, ugh. You can tell he's taking some hits, but he's still coming for you.
All right, and then Nugget is right in his face, so I'm gonna sacrifice a 3rd level spell slot to recharge his breath, and he will. Let's this time do a little bit cheeky. What's he weak to? Do we think he's in the plane of fire? Let's do cold damage. I'm gonna give him a cold Drake's breath. He may make a DC 19 Dexterity saving throw.
Sure. DC 19. Let's see. 22.
Ah. All right, so he only takes 19 cold damage.
Gotcha. All right. Perfect. All right. So we got that. Anything else?
I I kind of want to say Nugget to get out of there because he's also not looking great. Yeah, he's got a 40-foot speed, so Nugget will try to get out of the area of the nature's rev as well with 40-foot movement.
Perfect. So then we're back up to Rook, correct?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Okay, I'm going to start off by using my second wind, and I'm going to regain a bit of health. 20. I'm regaining 25 health.
Gotcha.
And then I will take my attacks. I'm just going to go for some normal old attacks this time. And then I do 3. 24, 26, and 13.
First two hit.
This first 2 hit. I'm going to roll my damage. Sorry. Let's do this. Total of 21 damage. And then, just because this guy is starting to annoy me, and I'm going to say, you're starting to annoy me, I'm going to use my action surge and take another turn.
Go for it.
Okay. One of my action surges. I technically have 2. Okay. I'm going to do that again. And I am going to... Let's think if I want to do anything. I'll just do 2 normal attacks or 3 normal attacks, and I'll try to do another goading attack, because why not? Dang it. I got a 22, a 26, and a 24 again for hitting. So
2 hit.
Only 2 hit. Do you want to do a wisdom saving throw for one of them?
Sure.
And I did a total of 14 damage.
Rolled a 19 on that wisdom saving throw.
So close.
What is your DC for this?
It's 18. It's so hard at this. It's so hard at this level to get anything to actually fail at it. Mm-hmm. But that's okay. All right, that is my turn.
Gotcha. So it's his turn now. So let's see. The buildup of this storm. Well, actually, let's do Wrath of Nature first. Again, everyone's still within range. 26 damage from the trees unless you pass a DC 30 Dex save. Otherwise, it's half.
All right. This is going to be the moment of truth here. How much damage did you say?
26.
Okay. I'm not dead yet.
Yep. And then I think Zero is down again.
Oh, yeah. With the 1 hit point. Yeah. I think.
Yeah. He's way down.
He might make his deck save. Maybe. The paladin in the full plate.
No, it's Dex. Yeah, no. Sorry, honey, you're dead. We'll start you making rolls again on your next. But then the boulder. Now, Wing, you're completely out of range of this, right?
Yep.
Gotcha. So Rook, boulder, 37 damage.
What do I have to try to get to dodge?
I don't think there is one for that, is there?
I don't know.
I think he makes an attack.
Oh,
Yeah, he makes an attack with the boulder.
I assume he's gonna hit, but let's see. That is a 34 to hit.
Yeah, that's just barely above my armor class.
I know, just barely.
Okay, yeah, so I'll be downed on this one.
You're down.
I had 12 hit points left, so that
Come on, guys. What is this?
Downed.
Okay. He winks out of existence.
Huh?
So,
He winks out of existence, and your armor loses its glow.
Oh, sweet. Did my armor activate?
Yes, it did. You want to read that armor for me?
Yeah, I do. Oh, cool. All right. So I got this last stand armor. So it says that if I die while wearing the armor, is this counting as death? We'll count it
I'm going to
as
say
death.
that counts. If you hit 0 hit points, I think it counts as death.
All right. Each celestial fiend fae within 30 feet of you must succeed on a saving throw or be banished from its own plane of existence unless... Yeah, there you go. So it's like this glowing gold armor that releases a gold explosion of light and apparently winked out this dude.
Winked out this dude. However, you do still have 3 characters who are currently down.
I'm good.
I think this goes to you. Wing, what are you doing?
Is the 3, do you mean Simmonds, or are you talking about the deer?
I'm talking about the deer.
Okay.
Screw the deer. Is there still like acid rain falling and stuff, or is it all gone with him?
No, the trees are gone. The acid rain is gone. Everything. Simmonds sits up all of a sudden, looking very dazed.
Oh, sweet. I just run past him. Hello, Mr. Simmonds, how you doing? Slap him on the shoulder. Okay, you're good. Then run over to... I run over to Mr. Zero, and I will use a... let's just do that. I'm just gonna open my hand and pop out 10 good berries and just stuff them all in his throat. Like, here, yeah, there we go. All at once.
He goes up to 10 hit points.
Yeah. And I also have healing with bonus action, but I'm not allowed to do that in the same turn. So that'll be it for me now.
If we're still in turn order.
I think we're out of turn order now because there's no active enemies here. Okay, so Zero, you are up. Rook, you are still down, and the deer is still down.
If I go over to Mr. Rook and I look at him, does he look, a little bit unconscious or a little bit dead?
He's unconscious.
He is. I mean, oh no! It looks pretty cold to me. Yeah. I think. Close his eyes. I think. Yeah. Feel in my heart of hearts that's for Mr. Zero. Please, let's say a little prayer. Mr. Rook, he departed us. I will use my molten earth on the earth in front of his head to make a little clay earth stone. Like, here lies Mr. Rook, died very valiantly fighting Billy, the god of acid rain and making trees attack you. Valiant effort.
Can anyone see the altar?
I mean, we're pretty close to it still, right?
Just wondering if anyone's been paying attention to it up to this point.
I'm pretty busy. I gotta do a whole funeral going on here, so that's my attention taken up. Maybe Nugget is probably paying attention. He's the wise one.
Okay, fine. Well, Nugget happens to see a black portal full of crackling energy opening on the altar there. I don't know if he does anything about this.
Is the portal like opening and swallowing up Mr. Simmonds, or is it just like there?
No, Simmonds is sitting on the edge of the place of the altar there, and he starts to fall in and stumbles forward instead when he sees what's happening.
Nugget knows Mr. Simmonds, so he will probably like flap his wings and like swoop over there and try to like grab him and pull him away.
Yep. Anyone else reacting in any way?
I mean, I'm still unconscious.
Yeah, you want to give me a throw for this, or
sure?
Are you dying yet?
I got an 18, so not yet.
Okay, all right, you're hanging in there. All right.
If you want me to start stabbing you to make sure, just give a dying gasp of air.
I did forget to get you guys to sign my paperwork. It would have explained everything.
Oh, but don't worry, we're gonna loot your body later. It's fine.
Okay,
we'll find
cool.
him.
Yeah,
it's tradition.
Yeah. An antlered head pops its way up, and you hear a deep voice say, "Foolish mortals, you think tricks can hold me?" And as the creature rises, it was previously Billy, the antlered head. He's rising up, but he seems to start growing as he comes through the portal. You see, he becomes this thing that looks like a giant brown dinosaur thing with lots of spikes on its back and spikes moving forward and a big spiky jaw. I don't know. Anybody want to guess what that one is?
I don't know off that. I'm trying to.
I'll leave that guess up to my companions.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I was like, can I share my screen here? Here.
I mean, Mr. Rook, he's gone. So it's you and me, Zero. We gotta go. This does not look good. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how to share my screen, but it's. Oh wait, is this it? Yeah, this one. Ha ha ha! Can you guys see my screen?
Oh, really?
It's one of
Like
those.
Le
gasp.
What's it? Is that a Tarrasque? Is that the
Yeah,
word?
it is.
Yeah.
The name's also at the top of my homepage.
Oh, that's not great. I say in my death throes.
Yeah, in your death throes. You also hear a voice whisper up from the little blue orbs. God, you guys suck at this.
Oh, from the Aaron? Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Can we get an assist here, Aaron?
I really thought level 19 adventures would be better than this, but let me help. God. And the orbs crack open and blue light comes out from all of them. You all start to glow, as do your companions. You note that Nugget starts to grow a little larger and his teeth get bigger. He coughs up the orb of a soul, and you note that a glowing blue figure with a lute? Mm-hmm. Erupts forth from the orb to stand ready to defend you. The deer also wakes back up and starts to grow into the form of a large crystal dragon.
Whoa. Am I still down, or does that blue light pop me up?
The blue light pops you up. You're all back to full health. You also note that you feel energized. From now on, every die that you roll is a d20, right? No more d4s or d6s or d8s.
Okay.
That's thing number one. Thing number two is that you effectively take a long rest between each turn. So spell slots, action surges, what have you. You are unlimited. The full potential of your characters has been unlocked. Are you ready for round two?
Oh boy. Can I, if I pop up, would I see the soul of my old buddy? Is that what that is?
Of course you do.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, Helmer Talbot, you dirty old bard, you did it again. And I don't know if I could like go over and like give him a handshake, a spirit handshake, or if he recognizes me at all, but I'd be very excited about seeing him.
Of course you can. And he looks at you and says, in this sort of celestial sounding voice echoing through the plains, "It sounds like both of us are going to end up covered in dirt today."
Love that. All right. I'm stoked. Let's do this thing.
All right, roll for initiative.
I thought everybody rolled a 20.
I think Wing is no longer an atheist. I think I found a proper god.
What?
I got a 5.
No, that's all right. 19.
26.
Okay, perfect.
My initiative is real good.
Yeah, it is. And you all have the stat blocks for your companions, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Aha.
Perfect. All right, Rook, you are up first.
Okay, so I look over and I see my good friend Helmer, who died 50-ish years ago, and I had found out recently that he gave his soul to a devil. Released, and I'm like rejuvenated and stoked. So we are like reset, correct?
Yeah. You just became demigods.
Wow, exciting! I'm gonna try this out. I'm just gonna give it a little test, and I'm gonna just go for some normal old attacks. I'm gonna rush over with my shield to this. I'm assuming it's massive compared to me.
Oh, it's huge.
So I'm like hitting its ankle, maybe not even an ankle. That might even
toenail,
be
man.
Yeah, I'm hitting a toenail, and I run over, and I am going to do my 3 attacks. Mm-hmm. And so, hey, look at that. Okay, I missed on the first 2, but then I got a nat 20.
All right, let's see. Let's get some damage.
Okay, and so how do you want us to do this by rolling only d20s?
Yeah, only d20s. So if you're like 2d4 plus a d6, like that's 3 d20s.
And it's a crit, so it's doubled. Double d20s?
So...
Oh, gosh.
42 damage.
Perfect. We're going to actually keep track here.
Those are rookie numbers. Come on, get those numbers up.
My damage is so low. I'm not built for damage.
That's okay. We like you anyways.
Oh, thank you. And then as a... come on. Where'd it go?
Extra shirts, motherfucker. Come on.
41 damage with my hits. And I look back at everybody and I say, ha ha!
All right. Anything else you want to do?
On my turn, no, I think that... Oh, wait, yes, I was going to action surge.
Yes, you're going to action surge.
I'm going to do it all again. And so I, again, turn back and just out of curiosity, I'm going to try goading attack. Because I really want it to work.
Sure.
Is it changed at all? Or is it still... Dang it.
No, the goading, not so much. Just your damage.
Just damage. Okay, well, I only hit on 2 of those if the AC is the same.
Yep.
Okay, then I keep forgetting to roll d20s on everything. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, wow. Okay, I only did 19 damage.
All right. And I believe your friend still needs to go.
Yeah. Okay, so Helmer, who is a ghost spirit, right? Mm-hmm. In the mouth of Nugget, or has come out of the mouth?
He's on the ground beside you. He's here, comrade style. He's ready to go. He is a bard, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, you have the stat block I gave you, which is not quite a bard, but feel free to adapt.
We'll flavor it. He takes his lute out, I think, and gives it like an epic, like rock music strum. Mm-hmm. And using this stat I got, we're going to shoot out like a bolt of radiant damage with a 30 to hit. Yep. Oh my gosh, that's so many d20s. And everyone's doing this, right?
Oh yeah.
Actually, I'm going to do this smarter.
We got to bring out the calculator for this one.
Yeah.
I did too. Yes, there are 4 figures in that number.
He did 79 damage.
All right, perfect. He gives you a look of approval and stands guard at your back.
Love it. It's like the old days.
Yeah, it is. It is now time for the monstrosity to attack. Oops. He yells out, "Fools! I am the Eldritch King! You can never take me down!" And he gets 5 attacks. Who is within 40 feet of him? Everybody, right?
Maybe not. Yeah. Well, yeah, actually, because we all rush together probably.
Mm-hmm. All right, so... And I'm guessing... I mean, he has a plus 19 to hit, so I'm guessing we are not rolling to hit on anyone's AC here.
Nah.
He can miss me.
Can he? By how much?
If he rolls, I won.
Okay, yeah, no. All right, cool. So let's see here. We're going to get 36 damage against Rook.
Okay.
We are going to get 28 damage against Zero and the Silver Dragon. We are going to get 32 damage against the Gold Dragon and 24 damage against Wing.
All right.
And he lets out a frightful roar. Everyone make a DC Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm not great at that.
DC's only 17 on this.
Cool. I got an 11.
Sorry, you take off running.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you include the Paladin bonus?
Oh, the Paladin bonus. What would we decide is a +5? That would carry me over to a 16. Hey.
Still fail. I'm
but-
sorry.
It's a +5.
You also all get advantage on it because of my cloak, which gives you resistance to fear,
Oh,
which
Is it
I have
fear?
never had to use before, but this is the first time it's a fear thingy.
I would have gotten an 18 with advantage then.
all right. Then yes, you pass. You are not running away in fear. Does anyone fail it?
I got above a 20.
Okay.
Nugget as well. Giant
right.
nugget as well.
All right. Perfect. Moving on forward. Wing, your turn.
All right. Well, I'm feeling pretty good. It's like I had like 10 of those fizzy pop, fizz your soul drinks. I will climb up onto the now incredibly gargantuan back of Nugget, and we will both take to the skies. And I charge up my gun to fire, but it's like a giant glowing fire dragon mouth appears around it. And I would like to dual fire breath from my gun and from my dragon.
Go for it.
All right. So he has to make a DC 24 dexterity saving throw and a DC 16, which is actually not that high. Dexterity saving throw.
I got a 20 and a 23.
So only the giant dragon fire breath works. Oh no. All right. Let me just roll a big bunch of d20s. Oh boy. That's 120 fire damage.
120.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. And that was both of you and Nugget, correct?
We did it together.
Right
Also,
on.
he is not the only scary beast here. Nugget rears up his giant head and screams at him. He may also make a save against frightful presence from Nugget.
What's the DC?
DC 24 wisdom.
Whoa.
24. Whew.
Yeah, it's much higher, surprisingly.
17.
He is afeared.
And he
He
has
is
to run from
frightened.
Nugget?
I think you just can't move closer to Nugget.
Yeah, disadvantage on ability checks and saving and attack rolls, sorry, and he cannot move willingly closer. So we're just gonna circle him and breathe fire on him for a while, it's fine.
Okay, cool. And then Zero, what do you got?
Fear me.
You're gonna have to give me a minute. There's a lot of stuff I gotta roll. So I'm gonna go ahead and slash him, and then just use the top level divine smite. So that will be a total of 11 d20. So let me see.
You know there's a modifier in that website where you can say 11 d20?
Are you on D? Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just, if you're on the website, I think.
Is
you're on.
there?
You can just click it a bunch.
So my first attack, he's gonna take 131 damage.
You slash across his
On the
face,
first attack.
and lightning arcs out from the slashes and
The first attack.
sizzle the flesh around the wound. Go ahead, give me another sword slash. What do you got?
Okay, another sword slash, so that would be a total of 4d20. So he's gonna take another 64 damage. Was not expecting that, and I still have my deer to go.
Yeah, you take another slash. It gets him in the leg, and he stumbles down.
So I'm gonna have the deer just, I guess, headbutt him. I don't really know how to translate this. So the deer just gonna headbutt him.
Well, remember, the deer is now in the shape of a giant crystal dragon.
Oh, that's right.
So the deer's gonna bite him. Oh, and he takes a +10 because that's my sword. That's my normal damage. I forgot about that. So he takes 20 on top of those damages too for each sword hit. So the deer is gonna go ahead and bite him, and he will take a total of 39 damage.
All right, and next up we have Rook.
Okay, I mean, this is going wonderfully as far as I am concerned. Much better than we were doing.
Yeah, where was this blessing like 5 rounds ago? Come on, Mr. God.
So I'll just take my 3 attacks
You didn't
against it. That's true. Man, I roll oh so good. I hit with 2 attacks for a total of, let's just do this here. For a total of 32 damage. And I think that's kind of all Where's my bonus actions? Oh, actually, noticing how much destruction Zero just calls, I'm going to use one of my superiority dice again to make Zero again use an attack with my commander's strike. So you go for it.
Okay.
Just a single attack, yeah.
So I'm going to hit him again, and I'm going to hit him with a total of 43 damage.
And you get to add a d20 by this logic, because technically my superiority dice would be a d20.
Yep.
Yeah, so, or
So it's going to be 5
there you go.
d20s. Okay, so 49 damage.
All right, that'll be my turn.
All right, perfect. So on this thing's turn, he is going to... He's going to make his 5 attacks. Let me see here. Zero, you're going to take 36 from that one. The silver dragon is going to take a 28. Another 28 going over to Wing. 32 going to Nugget. And for the final one here, he is going to use his Swallow ability. He will do 32 damage to your glowing friend there, Rook.
Ah, what?
And he is going to swallow him whole. You see a faint glow as the light shines through the skin as it goes down the throat and settles into the stomach.
Oh, man.
Please remember every turn to take 36 damage on him until he comes out by some way.
Okay.
All right, and then Wing.
So I have a question. What's Mr. Simmonds doing? Is he just watching all this?
Yeah, he's still very out of it. He can't even keep his shape straight.
Come on, Mr. Simmonds, get with the program. All right, so you hear faint like bombastic music in the background. As giant nuggets comes crashing down, and he tries to do a what do you call that wrestling move where you just like stretch out your arm and just slam it against the neck of someone to knock him down?
I think it's called a clothesline.
Yeah.
He's gonna do a flying clothesline against Teres because he's gargantuan, so he can wrestle with him.
Go for it.
So we're gonna make opposed athletics checks to see if that works. I don't know.
Opposed athletic checks. All right, what strength, right?
Yep.
What's the DC?
I got a 25, so he has to make a 25 with his strength.
I got a 22.
Ooh.
Ooh! And his name is John Nugget.
All right. So the Titan is on the ground now, right?
Yeah, he's prone.
All right. Cool. You took down a Titan. All right. And then Wing. Anything on your turn there?
Oh yeah, I got like 4 more attacks to go before we're done.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
So I'm gonna just from the back of Nugget start shooting with my gun.
Go ahead and make your range attack there.
All right, let's see if I can actually... Oh, one was a net 1, so I do actually miss one. Mm-hmm. And yeah... Oh, no, that was a net 20. Let's go, gamer.
Nice.
Perfect. So you made 2 attacks, correct?
I make 2 attacks, and then Nugget also gets 2 more attacks from his dragon form.
Okay, so first off, let's do yours. So one of them hit.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me calculated damage for that.
That's 60 20s of those.
And what exactly is your attack here? 24.
Oh, my giant dragon bazooka.
What is this AC again?
As if it explains so much.
Line spell or a spell that requires... Is this physical or magical?
These are... it's magical piercing damage and lightning damage.
Gotcha. So I need a d6.
It's not a spell, it's an attack.
Huh?
It's an attack, it's not a spell.
Oh, okay. It's not any kind of magical spell.
Oh yeah, it's basically just a longbow, but it's
Flavored.
funnier.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
That's 55 from me. Oh boy. Let's see. Jesus, Nuggets know so many dice. Yeah, those are 2 hits on Nugget, and then he does... Oh, no, that's okay. It's only for 4d20 plus 20, so that's okay. Let's have a look. Oh, boy. He takes 80 more damage from, like, biting and slashing from Nugget.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right, perfect. And 0.
Well, since I pretty much have infinite divine smite, I'm gonna go ahead and do that again. So let's see. So I rolled a 33, so it hits.
Oh, he's on the ground. You all get advantage on your attacks, melee attacks.
Oh yeah, that's true, isn't it?
Yes, he's the skyscraper-sized thing is easier to hit now that it's on its side. Game logic.
Yeah, right.
So my first attack is gonna do 122 damage.
Oh my god.
Gotcha. Okay.
I feel so inadequate as a rook with a shield.
My second attack is a nat 20. So it's going to do double the damage.
No.
So he's going to take 48 damage.
48?
Just 48?
All right.
Yeah.
He
That's
does
just mine.
that. As you attack him, lightning bolts rain down from the sky and crash all around him. He takes hit after hit, falling backwards. Rook, you are up.
I still got my dragon.
Oh, wait, you are. Yes, that's right. Dragon, go for it.
So I'm going to go ahead and have the dragon fly right above him and just do a crystal breath weapon, whatever that is. So he has to make a DC Constitution of at least 24.
Okay. Let me go ahead and give you that. Oh, not a D6. We need a D20.
Okay,
28.
so he'll only take half damage. So let me calculate this.
Is that how you invoke your paladin
This is a lot
abilities?
of damage.
Praise be.
Jesus fucking Christ, give me smites.
So he's going to take a total, even at half damage. He would have taken a total of 178 damage since it's 15 D8s, which are now D20. So now he's going to take 89 damage.
My goodness.
All right.
Since he takes half.
He is on the ground being pierced by shards of crystal, screaming up, "I am your master! Fear me!"
I mean, I think he's fearing something else right now.
Yeah. All right, so is it Rook's turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Keep in mind, your friend is still inside the beast.
Oh, I'm very well aware. And I'm going to look at Nugget, and I'm going to say Nugget. Because Nugget's like on top of him, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying Nugget, and I'm going to say open, and I'm going to point at the thing's mouth. Can I ask Nugget to open the thing's mouth for me to go in after my friend?
It is Nugget's choice. It will use his turn.
I mean, he is kind of offended that you talk to him like he's a dog. He can actually speak actual languages, you know.
I'm just so used to saying Nugget drop.
Once again, fully realized person.
I'm going to say Nugget, we've had our differences, but in that guy's mouth is your soul that you like chewing on. That's not cool. And I want to go get it for you. I want to go get it for me. And so I want Nugget to help me open the thing's mouth so I can dive in. Would Nugget do it?
I mean, sounds like fun. Let's shove the dome down his throat. Let's go.
All right.
Yep.
I want to
Nugget
jump in.
opens the jaws of the monster, and you dive straight in. Go ahead and tell me what you are doing.
I don't know how the anatomy of a Tarrasque works, but I assume, since you said I could see it like go down, that maybe I'd be able to see the glow inside the body. Maybe? I don't know.
You can. It's a lot of throat to get through, but you
So
can
much throat.
see that. It's sort of like one of those like things at the kids' playhouse where they have those foam things that are pressed together and you have to like kind of push your way through. Kind of like those like you're going through a birth canal kind of things. Like that's the experience you're getting right now, just shoving your way through these folds of flesh. And but yeah, if you go far enough, you will reach the stomach, a large cavern full of acid, dealing continuous acid damage to your friend.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. I'm going in, shield forward, just shoving through, and dashing if possible to get as far as I can.
You reach your friend. Go ahead and take 36 acid damage, as does he.
Okay, yep.
But go ahead. What do you want to do here?
I want to say, Helmer, we got to get you out of here. I don't know. It seemed weird that you were a spirit, but were able to be swallowed. So I want to try to ask him if we can try to blast our way out of the stomach. And so
we'll play it out.
He and
Convince me.
You know, like the forearm handshake. You know, one of those.
Mm-hmm.
We do that like we used to do. We give ourselves a forearm handshake, and I say, "Let's get out of here, buddy." And he raises his lute, and he is going to play a sweet, sick riff on the lute, and blast magical energy towards the stomach of this Tarask. And I am going to, in the same area, run over and just beat the crap out of it.
Okay, I'm going to say if you can deal 100 damage this turn to the wall of this thing's ribcage, you are going to blast through and be free.
Just me or together?
Together.
Okay, I think it will be all right because he does way more damage than I do. So I guess I should roll to see if it hits. 27 hits, right?
Yep.
All right, so my buddy did 70 damage, so I just need to be able to do 30 with 3 attacks. Here we go. I hit with 3 of them, right? You said 24?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got a 20. Okay, so I hit with 3 of them. We're doing a total of 103 damage.
There we go.
Barely, but just enough between the two of us.
All right, perfect. And a hole opens up in the side of this thing, spilling out the both of you onto the ground. Was anyone nearby when this happened?
I mean, Nagadamir on top.
Yeah, you're on top. Zero, where are you?
I'm probably standing in front of it. The dragon's flying above, so.
Gotcha. All right. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Who?
0.
Oh, okay.
It's never great. It is a 9.
9. I'm sorry. You were hit in the blast as this thing's stomach acid empties out onto the ground. You are hit with a wave of burning stomach acid, which does deal 36 damage. And you now have 2 people sitting on top of you.
Okay.
Whoa, what a ride. All right. That would be mine and his turns, though, I think.
All right, yes. And then let me see here. That was Rook, I believe. Wait, is the creature go next or Wing?
It was the creature, I believe.
Creature goes next.
Give him a turn.
All right. How are you feeling, Rook? Where are your hit points at?
I'm at 91. Yeah, I have it a lot, so I'm at 91.
Gotcha. All right.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great because my friend is here. Mm-hmm. And he's a spirit.
Uh-huh. The creature is very angry that this all just happened, and he can happen to reach you. So he's gonna launch all 5 attacks at you 2.
Ooh. Sweet.
I know.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's no big deal.
So let me see. The first 2 attacks, 36 and 28, are going for you, Rook.
Okay.
That's the bite and the tail. And then 2 claws and the horns. 28, 28, and 32. Going to Homer here.
Okay. 28, 28, and 32.
Uh-huh. And then he is going to use one of his legendary actions here. And he is going to use the move function to jump back up onto his feet and let out a roar.
Sweet.
All right. Wing.
How dare he get back up? We just got him on the ground. There's a giant hole in his stomach now, which makes a perfect area to attack to. Miraculously, my cannon's Drake breath function is also recharged for some reason between rounds. So I would like to fire a cone of lightning into the open stomach area from my gun. So he may make a dexterity saving throw. DC 16.
Well, he has a plus 15, so we'll see.
To dexterity? What the hell?
I made his math easy. It's plus 15 to everything.
Because he's a god.
He's so slow, though. Come on.
25. Sorry.
Okay, never mind. Okay. All right. I guess that misses. Okay, Nuggets, it's your turn. You're up. Okay. Nuggets gonna claw bite. So see if he hits. Two of those would hit. And 20 plus 20. Oh, not great damage. 54 damage only.
All right. Perfect. And Zero, you're up.
Okay. I feel like don't fix new thing or old things that are working, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my melee with the Divine Smite. So that's a 10. Let me see. Oh, it's right at a 24, so I don't hit him. But let me reroll.
It's meat to beat, so if you rolled 24, you hit.
Oh, I do? Okay, so I hit him. I gotta remember how many dice I have to roll.
This is what I felt like when I played a fighter.
I know, it's ridiculous. So my first attack is gonna do 127 damage. I'm gonna go ahead and attack him again. So it's a 33, definitely hits. And that's gonna do a total of 43 more damage. Now my Dargan's turn. He's gonna go ahead and use Dargan. He's gonna go ahead and use his Crystal Breath, so he has to get a DC Constitution saving throw of 24.
Oh, I got a nat 20 on that one.
Oh, nice.
Oop, okay. So he's gonna take a total of 77 damage.
All right, perfect. And Rook.
So we'll have to fudge the numbers here a little bit, but I have an ability where I can know my enemy. We've been fighting this thing for a while. It says if I spend at least 1 minute observing or interacting with a creature outside of combat. Do you think that's happened roughly? I can learn stuff about it. Basically, I'm trying to figure out how alive I think it is.
How alive? Like how many hit points it has?
Yeah. Like how rough does it look?
It's looking very rough.
Okay. I have an idea.
Go for it.
And it's going to be a little bit of a last-ditch effort, if you will. I think Rook, being here with his buddy Helmer, who he's felt bad about being alive still while his friend is dead, and knowing what's going on and how good he feels about fighting alongside his friend, he and his buddy have this plan that they quickly come up with, and it involves a very, very intense explosion ability that he has as the celestial spiritual creature that he is, called Searing Burst. If possible, I could teleport with my buddy, because he has a teleport ability, to the head of this creature, or heart, maybe heart, I don't know. We'll go with head. We could stand on a head.
You could stand in a head.
Yeah, in a head? In the mouth? All right. I want to look at Helmer and I want to say, just like old times, even though we've never done this before, I want to ask him to teleport us up to the mouth of this thing and then release a searing burst while I attack it. The only thing is that I will also take damage.
You will.
But that's what I want. Can I do all that?
Yeah, you can do all that.
All right, so we're going to flavor this a little bit. Helmer sheathes his lute, and like I know he has a little flute that he pulls out and plays a little like ditty, and we teleport up to this thing's mouth. It says I can go up to 120 feet away. I assume that's, I don't know, maybe that's
just
fine.
enough.
Perfect. And I want to take 3 punching attacks first, and then I'm going to have my friend Helmer, his spirit, release a searing burst of radiant flame. So I do 39 damage from me with 3 boom, boom, boom punching shields. And then again, I want to do a ridiculous forearm handshake with my good buddy. And he's going to release a searing burst of energy, which is, by our ridiculous rules, 10 d20s of radiant / fire damage, which I don't know if it takes any fire damage, but do you want me to do all 10? It does? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a satisfying animation. 124 damage as this searing burst explodes Helmer and potentially Rook.
So it does. As he starts to do this, his glow changes from that, soft white of the celestial to an intense red. He starts to glow hotter and hotter. He reaches out his hands to you and pulls you in for one last hug. And suddenly the head explodes, and all the people down below see is being covered with blood and gore. And there is left this smoking stump of this creature's neck as it slowly collapses onto the ground.
Woo! Do it again, Mr. Rook.
I love the imagery of like this beautiful, peaceful, like explosion of white light and like how happy I'd be. And then down below, you guys are just getting rained on by gore. It's just awful. Okay, so
as the monster collapses, drifting down from where the head was is a small blue sphere on a leather thong, and it lands on the ground, cracks open, and a 3-foot blue circle appears on the ground.
I'm dead, so
Yeah, you did.
So I was gonna say Rook is dead, right? Like he's for sure dead. Okay. Just verifying.
Do 2 small pieces of paper also fly out on the wind from his body? 2 wheels.
Yeah, actually, about 100 copies of Contract rain down on the ground. Yeah. Do not resurrect.
Do not resurrect.
Yeah.
Oh wait, also my will and testament falls down, and one of you guys could catch it. The paper, of course, was fine. This explosion.
Nugget catches it with his mouth, as he usually does.
Some sturdy paper.
The will gets swallowed by Nugget.
I'm going to go ahead and walk over and check on to see how Simmonds is doing.
He is still very dazed, and his form continues to shift back and forth, although he doesn't seem to be in pain right now. You are going to have to guide him.
Okay, I'm going to go.
Come on, Mr. Simmonds. Upsy daisy. Go ahead.
Can I pick him up?
He's pretty big, so you can probably...
I'm a paladin.
Okay, if you can lift 500 pounds, you go right ahead.
You do have a dragon.
Oh, that's
true.
Dragon.
Do you have your dragon pick him up?
Yeah, I'll have the dragon pick him up.
All right, what are you doing with him?
I don't know yet. So do we want to go into this circle that looks like a portal home, maybe?
Yeah, if I sniff this circle, what does it smell like?
Do you have an ability that lets you sniff things like this?
I mean, I have a very good bird nose.
It smells the same as the old one in the room did.
Good enough for me. It smells like room.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and touch the circle
All right.
along with the dragon and everybody, I'm guessing.
You touch the circle. All right. And Wing, what do you do?
I will scoop up a handful of the Do Not Resurrect papers, as a reminder.
You also scoop up a copy of the will as well. It's there.
Yeah, it's stuck on Nugget's teeth somewhere probably. It's fine. Okay.
Yep.
We also go to the portal thingy.
You touch it?
Yeah, I'll touch it.
Okay. You all are unceremoniously dumped in a pool of mucky water in Simmonds' room.
Actually, it's an empty tub now because you emptied it out.
So how does this... Wait, no, how does this work with the dragons? Do they just explode the house? Or the guild? Like, they're huge.
Oh, no, you have a baby deer with you again, and Nugget has returned to normal.
Which is a full-size large dragon. Does he fit in the room?
Parts of him. He's in the hallway too. He had to keep crawling through. He's out in the hallway as well.
Maybe some slight reconstruction work on the house again. It's
a little bit.
It's a Tuesday.
A little
it's
bit.
Usual.
But no, you guys go back to normal. The deer is back to its normal self. Nugget is his normal self, and you guys suddenly feel a lot less powerful than you did a minute ago.
I need the juice again. Dear Mr. God Aaron, can we get the juice again?
All right.
It was good shit.
I'm going to go ahead and use...
Unless there's something else you want to do.
I'm going to go ahead and use Summon Celestial to call Aaron back.
Okay, you use Summon Celestial?
Yeah.
Okay. The blue portal on the wall starts to glow, and as you watch it, a figure starts to appear in the middle of it, coming forth, and it takes the form of a disembodied hand giving you the middle finger. And out pops from a smaller white ring a naked blonde baby with wings and a diaper, who says, "Hey, what do you want?"
Oh, normal celestial.
What the hell?
I'm trying to get this man's boyfriend to reunite them.
Don't you go meddling in someone else's love affair. You just put him on the bed. He'll come around. He'll be fine. Oh, maybe if I cast Lesser Restoration on Mr. Simmonds, does that help him become a little more stable?
It does. He starts to come a little bit more with it, and looks around and says, "Thank you guys. That was a tough spot there for a while."
Yeah, you should give your god boyfriend a call. He is worried.
Oh yeah, he can be a lot. Aaron, be nice. And the blue circle opens up again, and you hear, sorry. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Aaron, for the juice. Also, you should probably mention the Nulisak that you're back so we get paid.
Thanks for doing your job. Also, here's your boyfriend.
Oh my god, this guy. So what's Rook will actually say?
My will.
Your will.
It doesn't say much. It mostly just parses out a couple things. Mostly, I sign stuff over to Helmer's daughter, who's still alive. But the key part being that once upon a time, Skirmish asked me for a sippy cup lid that I have for a stein, and that's really important. So you need to make sure that you go to my stuff, and there's a little sippy cup lid for a beer drink that goes to Skirmish, and that's about it. Nothing really important. It's all just nonsense. I give away some of my pickled jars of pickles and onions to you guys. Everybody in the guild, everybody in the guild gets a jar of goods, jarred goods. Yeah. And that's about it.
I'm gonna say the will does that. Takes care of his daughter, the pickle jar, the sippy cup. And it also says that the bearer of the will inherit the gold and adventuring supplies of the character.
There you go.
So, Wing, you are now in possession of all the stuff that was on his character sheet before this adventure started.
This is, by the way, all translated through Nugget to me, because he can read and I can't.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just imagine a large dragon. Just imagine a large dragon sitting on his rump with like reading glasses on the tip of his snout, just
I
like
love
with
that.
tiny wheel in his hand.
Oh my gosh.
Anything else anyone want to do?
What am I doing in this moment as
Girl,
a
you
dead
dead.
person? I know, but like, is there a fade to sunset?
Is there at least
No.
a heaven for him?
No,
Oh.
you had. I mean, that's up to you. If you
No,
want to do an
I don't think
epilogue,
there
I
is.
don't know.
No,
but
I was just
you went
checking.
out in a blaze of glory with your best friend,
That's what I
blowing
wanted.
blowing the head off of a Titanic dragon.
Hell, yes. All right,
Yes,
I'm
you
happy
did.
then.
So yeah, thanks for joining us. You know, this time we're joined by Zero,
Hey everyone.
Wing,
Make sure to all raise one to Mr. Rook tonight. You know, he was small of stature, but grand in exiting the world.
and the dearly departed soul of Rook.
Yes, I finally did it. I finally did what I always wanted and have moved on. Thank you.
Do you want to be at the cutting edge of scientific discoveries? Do you want to hear all about the freshest possible science directly from the early career researchers who did all of the work? Well, Preprints in Motion helps you scratch that itch. Join us every first and third Wednesday as we chat with early career researchers behind some of the most exciting new preprints to get their own commentary. We talk about LEGO microscopes, the future of publishing, mice in space, reporting on cover preprints, and so much more. And as the show that just keeps on giving, we also feature very special guests to discuss open access and academia more broadly, such as the recent chat we had with the guys behind BioArchive and MetaArchive. We're the only podcast focused on preprints and early career researchers, delivering you the freshly squeezed science that you so desire. So listen and subscribe to Preprints in Motion anywhere you get your podcasts. Find us on Twitter at MotionPod or online at preprintinmotion.com. Support our show by going to buymeacoffee.com/preprints.